go over here and you can do whatever you want.
All right, I'll put it up to a vote for the group. Comprehend languages, or
now we good.
Just reseat it.
Yeah, I guess.
identify.
What does identify do?
As a DM, identify is much more useful than comprehend.
Considering you already
It totally is.
You already speak
three
Dwarven,
languages, I think. Right?
and
Just Dwarven in common.
I speak Elven, so there's another language taken off.
Yeah.
I don't know what languages you
I think
guys
he
speak.
speaks like primordial or some shit.
You speak dumb words. Big
all
dumb words mean.
So what does identify do?
It just tells us what shit is.
Tells you what magical items
Specifically
are.
what magical items are.
Hey,
The
so
only
we
thing
can
that
totally
it
use that on
doesn't,
that red armor that I picked up.
yeah, the only thing it doesn't do, it does not identify curses. It does not identify things of that nature.
Yeah,
Only
that
tells
shit
you
is
what it
totally
does.
fucking cursed.
I mean, it's in my bag, so.
One of my other campaign I'm running, this guy got a hammer. I gave him a hand axe, and it was
Super fucked up.
I forget which one it was, but it basically whenever he got hit, he had to roll a wisdom saving throw. And if he failed it, he attacked the nearest creature towards him. He did identify on it, but didn't see it was cursed and attuned to it. And I was like, "Here's your curse, bud." And he was like, "What?" I was like, "Have fun, don't get hit." Meanwhile, he's a paladin. I was like, "Have fun, bud. Don't get hit."
Okay.
Did I leave my phone in the car?
Uh-huh.
Should probably go with that.
Ready to roll.
Just in case somebody gets grumpy.
Ready to roll now?
Ready to roll.
Let's see what.
First dices.
You need dice.
Some DCs.
I picked up a couple just because I have a giant bag full of dice. I got like 12 sets of dice in my bag. Oh.
You know common, elvish, and undercommon. That's what you picked.
These are my expensive dice.
I thought it was
Cost
getting
me
expensive.
$35.
That's not bad.
They're not expensive as far as dice are concerned, but
Well, I mean, spending $35 on something that you just roll to see what a number is.
considering these
really
dice
like-
cost more than all of these combined.
I like Chris's middle dice because they're nice and heavy. I like the
I have some.
It's only
I have.
These have
30-some
pirate
bucks.
skulls on them, so
I got some really nice heavy ones. They were also at the store. You could have bought those ones. I
They're
got
at Jupiter?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they have a bunch of dice there, and I
I
have
like
some.
them.
I have some.
I haven't been
They
there
have
in a bit.
they have upped their dice game over the past couple
They
of
have.
years.
They're really nice. They basically just have the Die Hard dice set. Basically, that's what they got. But yeah, you guys are in that first room. That mimic has died. It's a.
So I get no bonus experience, no level.
Well, we do
Nope.
milestone leveling just because, well, it's a pain in the ass to do experience leveling.
Man,
It
kill that thing
is.
for nothing. I should let you guys die.
It is. I tried
You
it.
were
No,
gonna die.
fuck,
We were gonna
no, oh,
that thing
you
was.
sassy bitch!
No special drops, man. I don't even know why I saved you guys.
I don't know why you came downstairs.
To save you guys, you were struggling.
You didn't know we were struggling.
Had Darren or I gotten one more turn, that thing was dead.
Oh yeah, it was had like 3 hit points.
I shot it in the fucking eye at point blank. It was displeased.
And I was just destroying everything with my bow.
You were.
Let's go. Spells ready.
Oh, there also
missing a
are torches down here that are not lit.
Wait, I gotta make sure that that's the right thing. Yeah, I'm gonna light him with prestidigitation. Not get fucking near him. Just gonna light him.
Sounds good. Yes. We'll just go ahead and.
Fuck, I should have paid attention. What are we doing right now?
He's lighting candles.
Oh, okay.
You missed so much.
Can you repeat everything you said? No, I'm just kidding.
Yes, there are candles that aren't lit. Darren uses prestidigitation. Now they're
Okay,
lit.
Now they are lit.
There you go. You are completely caught up.
Yes.
Oh, I can't use my Misty Staff.
Oh, you already used it once.
Oh,
You haven't
right.
long
I
rested
gotta-
yet.
I gotta write this down. Chris stole our mimic kill.
Well, someone had to kill it.
That's fair. Someone did have to kill it.
Oh.
You never know. It could have ran away and turned into something else.
So I'm missing. I must frostbite and ice knife must not be part of the normal casting spells.
Should be.
Is ice.
You know what? Those might only be druid specific spells. I know Ice Knife.
Ice Knife is wizard.
Yeah, it's wizard as well.
Oh.
Yeah, those are gonna be your druid specific spells.
God
Yeah.
damn it.
They're not gonna be. If you wanted all of them, you should have bought the one that said all spells.
Oh, there was one that said all spells?
Yeah,
I didn't even see it.
it's more expensive though.
It's probably like $100 because there's like all the spells.
Every spell.
Which really,
And it's not even all the spells. It's all the spells in the player's handbook. It's not all the spells in the 55 books. That's why you have D&D Beyond that tells you every single spell.
I was gonna say, if we weren't using D&D Beyond, like in a heartbeat, I'd be like,
What?
I'll go halvesies with somebody
Yeah,
for the
because
group.
I have
wrong with
so
your
many
shit?
books. in
Well,
here.
I didn't have the AC on, but now with everybody in here, went up like 4 more degrees.
I was like, holy shit.
I turned
I'm
it
actually
on.
hot here. It's like, wow.
Yeah, I'm
Usually-
sweating.
You've been a fat man.
Well, usually it gets warm when I'm like gaming because the PC just pushes out heat.
My wife gets mad at me because she's like, you don't sweat. And I'm like, she's like, I'm jealous. I'm like, no, you don't understand. It's fucking miserable. I'm a fat person that really doesn't sweat.
It means you're just hot all the
And
time.
then you
Yeah.
guys came in and it boosted up 4 more degrees. I was like, I gotta turn
I'm
on
like,
the AC.
this is why I have the AC on in my office.
I can usually get
in
through the day
January.
because I turn the fan on in the bedroom before I go to
Fucking
bed,
awful.
but I can't keep.
My body's like, oh, you want to regulate your temperature? Nah, bitch.
Go fuck yourself.
Oh, yeah. Look at my little dice box.
Okay. So
Yeah,
what are you guys,
I'm
what
using
are you guys
Xbox.
doing?
Hey, leave it the way it is.
This way?
Yeah.
Side note: is there any benefit to like gutting a creature? Like,
Depends on the creature.
I
You can find things inside of them.
I'll
like
start
their
with-
organs
I know she got it online.
and stuff. If you
okay, I
wanna
didn't know if there was like
harvest
treasure
them.
or something in them. If you,
You don't
Dice
usually find
poster.
gold coins inside of.
I'm just thinking like
inside of things.
video
I
game
played,
wise,
like,
if you
2
gut
games
creatures, you
since
get
Christmas,
special
which bought it
drops.
for me, so
Wizard
I gotta use it.
casters need components,
Yeah.
so
Sometimes
they can sometimes find them, or if you know some like
I think
common or
as a
uncommon.
wizard, you have the ability to do ritual casting.
Yeah. Also, anything below a
Because I think.
I think we said a second level spell. Second level and below, I'm not going to require you to have your components. But anything above that.
But I want to keep track of all the glass shards that I need to cast dancing swords that I didn't.
I have one
take.
guy who
Stuff
was like,
like that, if
I
you
didn't know
know
if
that
I
you
had
think
iron or
you
not.
know, this might
I was
not
like,
be
you
able to find
fucking
this on this
serious? I was
creature.
like,
Or
you pick up
if you,
dead,
like
pick
me,
up
I
swords.
don't cast things,
You
but
have
if I
iron.
know
Fuck
that
you. You're fine.
mimic tongue is used in casting this high level spell, I can harvest that and then try to sell it to a merchant,
Yeah,
something
basically.
like that. So that's the only use of trying to do that.
Gotcha.
Or if you think you can get some kind of sustainable, meat or leather or something from something, you can always try.
My other group gutted and meated the Umber Hold Estate plot.
See, I thought he was kind of small, but I guess he's the right size. I made the next one like 2 notches bigger.
Yeah, he doesn't have a base
Which
on him
one?
either, so it keeps him
This
kind
printed
of
pretty. This really was. Is this your first thing you printed on there?
Yeah.
I'm not. I want to.
Get one. They're pretty cheap.
I know, but I don't want to print paint minis though. I'm not going to.
I gotta go get some primer and just
Yeah.
spray it.
Paint it all one color.
No, I'm gonna do some details on it. Probably the next one, or the lynch
You
lord that
actually
I'm
gotta-
gonna print out after that.
You should stream that paint
Alright,
in your
if we don't
miniatures.
pick what we're doing, we're about to have another horde of enemies come out here and start
Ah.
busting your ass.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
what are we
gonna go
doing
check
now?
the room on the other side.
Oh, that's right. We
direct
went to the
opposite
first room,
side.
right?
Can I
Yeah,
see
do
the
it.
player's handbook, Josh?
I'm gonna go to the room closest to me.
I just
Yeah,
want to
where
see.
am I?
Directly across.
'Cause-
We're all in that room.
You're all
Oh,
in
I'm
this
still in
room.
the same
Yeah.
room. Okay.
I don't think I'm in. I'm in the
So,
doorway.
Directly
Yeah, you
across
are
from
in
us
the
is
doorway.
another room. That's where I'm heading.
I'm gonna. What's your player?
Yeah,
name
this
again?
one over here or this one here. So
Straight across.
there's no room here.
There's no
Sorry,
room there.
There's a room
Okay.
here.
Then
I can
yeah,
move that
this
a little more
that one you're doing right now. That's the one I'm gonna go.
clear. Okay.
I'm gonna follow him.
Oh, sweet.
Inreal is
Here,
that character.
Inreal.
You want me to, I didn't realize. I thought it was a thing I got later. I can just use any of my ritual spells I can do ritual spells at level 1, so I can do identify on your thing.
As you're walking down
Only
this,
takes 10 minutes.
Swing back
which is
first.
in all of a stone column way or hallway. You see the stone or the torches are lit up as you're walking by, so you cast prestidigitation on them. You come across a door that is locked. It is a wooden door. That door is locked. In the room behind you, that door is also closed.
So the room that we went to is locked.
Yeah, as you walked up to the door and went to open up the door, it is locked.
I'll come up and check the opposite room door.
Yeah, I will say this door is locked so that the party knows.
Okay. When you check the door, that door is unlocked. That door is not locked. Would you like to enter the room?
I will enter the room.
Okay. When you enter into the room, you see there is some materials in there. You see as you walk in, there's a skeleton on. There's a skeleton on the corner down here. Looks very dead and just bones are thrown apart. It's not entirely intact.
It's all scattered. It's not a full
it's not
skeleton.
entirely intact like that.
Okay.
But you also see that there are these what looks like supplies and barrels and stuff. You also see that there's a desk on the left-hand corner. The desk has a couple of drawers on it. There's no paperwork on it or anything, but there is a red cloth draped over it. It's like an ornate drape.
I will go check the desk if no one else is gonna.
Well,
action.
you stepped in the room, so you
Yeah.
get to decide what happens.
You don't know shit about
I'm
it.
gonna go check the desk.
Can I see the stuff past him from my standpoint?
Yeah, you can. When he opens the door, yeah, you can definitely see that there's these boxes here.
Before you take a step to
She said
investigate
there's
things,
4 rooms.
three
There's
rooms.
3 rooms. There's this one, this one, this one.
And then the big circle. I'm
a
going
big
to
circle.
remind you that the last time we opened a cabinet, it was in fact a mimic.
He don't give a shit.
I did my job. It's my job to keep an eye on things.
I did the thing.
I'm the overlord. I
Julie,
fear
do the
nothing.
thing.
Do the thing. Do the thing. Yeah. So what are you doing?
I'm going to go inspect the desk,
Okay. How are you inspecting the desk?
opening up the drawers.
Okay. You go up to the desk. Go ahead and roll me an investigation check as you're going and looking through these.
In real, what are we gonna be doing with the locked door? Can we do anything about locked doors?
That's-
Can we melee?
What is it?
You can try
You
and.
can.
What's the
We do
investigation?
not
20?
have a rogue.
It's a D20 and
We
then
can try to
add
pick the
your
lock if
investigation
somebody
modifier.
has the stuff.
Does everybody have
I don't.
any
Do you need
tools?
lock picking tools?
I don't believe
You think
anyone
so?
here has locked it.
Yes,
Oh,
or a
okay.
skill. Or actually, our characters are talking in the end.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
If someone asked if they had lockpicks.
So if somebody knows how to
Oh,
pick the
which
locks,
one?
that's simple. If you have a spell to unlock, that could be a
So
thing.
16.
We can kick it down. We can attack it. I mean, I have axes.
16.
16.
I
Yeah,
mean,
you're
I mean, they're only hand axes, but
going to
um,
inspect the
we- we can blast it with
the desk.
magic, whatever
And
we
you
want.
realize
try to
one
take
of
it down,
the-
but it's-
all the
So
knobs
most
look
of those are
different than the
very
knobs you've
loud.
previously seen
So,
before.
but those are options we can
You
try
go
to do.
and pull on the
What
knob.
should
You
we
notice
do?
that the knob
Um,
feels differently. It's not like it's firmly attached to the drawer.
I mean,
Um,
I'm pretty
As if
partial
it
to just
seems
bust
like
it
it's
down
on a
because I
spring
don't
or
really have
something.
another way to get through.
what do you do with this information?
I don't have any
I let
axes
go
or
of
anything
it.
with me, so I'm just gonna try kicking it. And if you,
It was just one knob or all the knobs?
then
All the
when
knobs
it
seem
comes
to
our
feel
turn, I
the
guess,
same
we'll
way,
just,
where you
know,
kind of
Yeah,
pull them just
attack
the
it.
littlest bit, and it seemed like it was on a spring mechanism. Very different than the normal knobs you've come across.
Do I have a skill to check for like traps?
You can
But I have garbage
check for
strikes,
traps.
so, I
You don't
mean,
have to have a skill for
Okay.
that.
Can I check for
what do you
traps?
have?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean-
Go ahead and give me another investigation check as you're.
I mean, it's not too
I
bad.
feel like this apple
Oh, that's really good.
poorly laid.
21.
21, yeah.
My
You're
strength
going
is
through
14.
and you're.
Oh, wait.
This is better than
You take a
mine.
closer look at it and you kind of pull it off a little bit further and you see the spring.
Total?
And
it's 12 plus
It's
1.
13.
You
is your
kind of
strength.
finagle your hand
Plus
the
one
way
is
that
your
you
modifier.
go underneath
So
it
if you whatever
and
hand you roll
you
a
pull
strength
the
check, you
knob
add your
forward
plus
and
one
see
to
a
it.
spike
Okay.
shoot out
So
the
I think
front
our roll
of
is
the knob
plus-
as like a piece
For
of
a
wood.
strength check, that's your
moves
total.
out of the
That
way, you
just,
see a
that just
spike come
determines
out.
what your
A
modifier
purple
is.
liquid drips from the
Typically, that doesn't matter other than
spike
it gives you a modifier
as
of
it has
whatever.
come out.
So
of
when you
the
get to
knob.
raise your ability score at 4, 8,
Trap has
12,
been disarmed
16,
for
and
this
20,
one
those are the
before.
numbers that are
You know
gonna go
how
up,
to
which
disarm
will,
the
every
other
time
ones
they
as
even,
well.
they
You
will
don't have
make
to
your
make
modifier go up.
But
So,
So when
you
I
found
roll
out,
a dice, I'm adding the
this
1
desk
to
was
so
it.
if he
in fact
says
trapped
give me a
with
strength check,
seemingly
roll a die
think of like
20,
a poison dart
add
in the
1.
handles.
Okay.
And if you have strength,
As you open the
like I have
handles,
dexterity, as
open the drawers
like
up
I'm
one by
proficient
one.
in
You see there's
strength-
various pieces of gold within them.
strength
You
and
see there's,
constitution.
various
Not really sure
other,
why I'm proficient in strength, but
holy symbols.
I
that
get to
you
add my
had seen
proficiency
on
modifier.
the other floors above.
so if you have
that
a
are within
proficiency,
the
you
doors
get
as
to
well.
add that to your bonus. So actually, I get a +2 to my roll.
I'll take the gold and jewels and put them in my robe and not say anything about it.
Yeah, you can go ahead and add 5 gold to your inventory, and there was one really small emerald within it, like where it's like 1 gold.
Courtesy.
Did I seriously not write that down?
What's up, Darren?
Oh, I have. Check my inventory. Maybe I'll put it in here.
And you said there was one small what?
There was one small emerald.
Does
Where
it look like that's a thing?
no, you can just. Well, maybe. I've
Yeah,
never.
currency.
I've never
Would you
looked.
like me to write it? I have a spot I can just
No,
write it.
it's alright. Little emerald. And after I do that, I yell out and say, "Hey, come check out these symbols in the desk." So I think
Think we should
Darren was looking at
investigate.
symbols before.
See what they're checking
Yeah,
out
I'll take
first,
a
then
look
we'll
at
come back.
them. Son of a bitch. I didn't write down all of those gems from last session.
You didn't write down any of them?
Apparently not.
I know I have the giant.
To be honest, I don't remember exactly what it was, but I can give you a rough estimation. It was probably like,
I mean, I'm gonna hawk
300
them as
just-
soon as I get back to town. So
yeah, it was probably like 300 gold pieces worth of
Okay.
gems. I think it was around there.
I want the small emerald you have. Just saying.
You don't know about it.
I know. I'm saying to you. Our characters aren't even near each other, but I'm telling you.
Don't know about it.
myself,
I
What,
don't
what
know.
small emerald are you talking about?
So when I save you later, you can, you know.
It's a tiny emerald too. It's like you only found it because your investigation was so high. It's a tiny emerald.
so let's see.
Character's a female elf. I want all the bling.
All the rings. As you guys,
I don't know if you know, but I have a real large one.
So there's symbols
Wow.
on the drawers.
Weird
there's
necklace.
holy symbols within the drawers.
All right, I'll move in here, and
I'm gonna ask you to investigate the red
You see,
cloth,
all of the
because
knobs have been
the armor was
pulled
red.
out, in that they
Some
all
other
have
things we've seen were
pins
red.
on them. They all have
So
like
the
spikes
fact
coming out
that
of
there's
them.
a red cloth just laying
and they
there.
have like
Seems
a
too
purple
coincidental.
tip
Yeah.
hue to them.
And I'm gonna stay out here and keep watch so something doesn't sneak up
before
behind
I
us. But I'm gonna stand in the doorway.
investigate the desk. I
Okay.
want to investigate the skeleton.
So
Yeah, you can go
you
ahead and look
snuck
this
up on
and
from
make an
behind because
investigation
that would.
Oh, that sounds so nice. Sounds much nicer than the table.
11.
11. You see that the skeleton is draped in a red robe. There is a
What's your character's name?
pouch
Sir
on the
Winston.
skeleton,
Sir Winston.
like a leather pouch.
Okay.
It's very. It looks pretty small.
God, I hate myself. I'm gonna take that pouch. Or you know what? I'm before. Like, how is it affixed? It's just like.
It looks like it, you know, if you saw a priest with a pouch.
So
it's
before
kind of what it looks like.
physically removing it from
It's not
the
a full
corpse,
skeleton, remember this.
I'm gonna open it and look inside it. Like
Yeah.
before I like rip it off.
Yeah, you undo like the string that's keeping it, you know, tight, and you look inside. You see some silver pieces in there. Doesn't look like there's any gems within this pouch here, but there are some silver pieces in there. Just from the quick glance as you're looking in there.
Like on my quick glance, approximately how many do I?
Maybe 10 coins.
I'm just gonna leave it there.
Okay.
Just gonna leave it there, and then I'll go investigate the desk.
He's gonna go in and look at the red cloth that you said was there,
And 21 for the desk.
and I'm gonna stand in the doorway because I'm gonna.
I already investigated this.
So you're gonna stand
Yes.
in this.
Oh,
I would like to
Yeah,
symbol.
I'm just kind of staying in the doorway so I can
Everyone's
see
in the room.
inside, but I also want to be able to see out here because
I gotcha.
Like,
somebody
see if
needs
I
to keep
can
an eye
identify.
out.
the
Go ahead and
symbols
give
or
me a
something.
perception check as you're keeping a lookout. You said 21 with your investigation check?
Mhm.
Yeah, you see holy symbols that are like, they're like, you know, coasters, but not really coasters. And they have a sword symbol on them. Looks like a dagger. Some of them have various colors. Like some of them have a sword with like a red gem as the hilt,
This is why I
and
like
some
this
of them
dice.
have
These dice, they have skulls
a
for all
looks
the
like a
highest numbers
diamond
on each die.
as the hilt, but
It's a
all
skull
of them
instead of the numbers.
seemingly are a blade that's either black or
35
silver and
options.
has some
Really?
various kind of
Pretty cool.
gems
I
on
like
the hilt.
pirates. I mean, this is my pirate dice. I got a 22 to perception,
Okay, I'll let you know if you see anything that,
and
that
I have
pops out.
I have dark vision, so I can see 60 feet.
You said they're all either
low light.
black or silver.
Or silver, yeah. Like a black is in like a black oxide, not like I don't know what other, like a
And that's for the actual blade itself.
yeah.
Or-
Yeah. They're just colored. They're not actual metal, but
Right.
they're just colored.
So I can actually see this back wall because
Yeah.
there are lights
Oh,
where
yeah.
there are lights where we are, and I have dark vision, so I can actually see. I can see that back wall.
Let me
And most of the room from where I'm standing, with the exception of like this corner over here and this little tiny bit here.
I should already be in this room.
you are in there.
You are.
I thought
Okay.
you were.
You said they're like coasters? Like they're just
They're like circular shaped. Like how I think I'd mentioned that.
like are they just like sitting on the desktop or
They're
like
in the drawers.
they're inlaid into it or
no,
they're just like-
they're just in the drawer.
It's just like a painted symbol in the drawer.
no, it's its own. It's its
I'm
own.
gonna-
Oh, it's its own.
I'm
Just
gonna
one
take
thing.
them.
Yeah, you can take it.
I wish my character saw those. I have the.
Oh, you can actually take them.
Intuition.
Okay.
Either physical objects.
Okay, I got
Physical
you.
objects you can take. As you are looking around and scanning,
See, I'm assuming my party is going to inform me of anything important that we see in there,
Oh,
and I'm going
okay.
to watch out in case something tries to kill us from behind.
I mean nothing terribly crazy. I mean there's
guess I'll
that
start
guy with some
with,
coins that I left on his body.
I'm still trying to.
You left the coins on there?
I'm still trying to investigate
Yep.
the robe that's draped over the desk.
You
Yes.
see, there's a red claw. Yeah,
there is a red
he has to do
Claw.
one thing at a time.
Right,
Oh,
yeah.
okay,
there's
I
a lot
wasn't
of
sure
things
what's going
going
on.
on.
I know he started like, I'm doing it. Wait,
Okay.
That's priority.
You see draped on
How do
the
you know
cloth.
it's got-
I will get to your description.
When during
it
combat
lands.
we roll initiative. Otherwise, it's just kind of
Who wants to do what?
courtesy. If he does one thing, give somebody else a chance. See, nobody else wants to do anything. I'm gonna do something else.
Yeah.
Nobody else gonna say anything. I'm gonna do something else. Nobody else,
Gotcha.
So
all right.
he had a chance to do something. Darren had a chance to do something. My thing's kind
We're
of
gonna
happening
get to that. Yeah.
as everything's going on. So we're gonna
Alright.
bits and piecing it.
So you walk up to the desk and you see that there's this red cloth on it. You see embroidered in the middle of it is that similar symbol that you've seen in other places. That's like a sword. This one's black and it has rubies in the hilt, and it's a pretty big looking sword symbol on there. But that's pretty much all that's on it. It's just a red cloth. Straight up.
When I get my laser engraver, that's what I'm gonna do.
And it's on the cloth. All that you just.
All that's on. It's like embroidered in the cloth.
Okay. Can I just lift up the cloth? See if it just literally, I'm just gonna lift it up.
Now they're in
Yeah. Underneath is
Fucking
just a
weird.
plain table. There's nothing
so
hiding
you should
underneath it.
cut out
It
the red
looks like
symbol.
it's just a tablecloth.
the right shapes.
Okay.
I'm going to start investigating the barrels and boxes for
Gotcha.
what's in them.
Now, if you need something, you know where it is.
in.
Before you're doing that, I rolled a perception check.
Okay.
22 on perception.
Yes, that's what I was supposed to do.
So-
You are looking and you see in that back room, you see that there's there's like an archway
Mhm.
right here. And do you speak Dwarvish at all?
No.
No. You see that there are dwarven words. And it looks like it's a passage written on the archway. Further down within the circular room, you see that there is an altar there. It's kind of hard to make out the details of what's on the altar, but you see an altar further in the back.
What's your character's name again?
Johnston.
Jonathan.
Johnston Cole.
Johnston, I'm in need of your assistance.
Oh, yeah.
That'll be my priority pass.
Okay.
I've observed, I have asked for assistance, I passed priority. You had something you
Go
wanted.
ahead and give me an investigation check on your.
He totally just wants to steal the coins from the corpse.
But he's good checking out the barrels.
He's taking out the
13.
barrels. 13. You're looking through the barrels. It looks like really old, gross, musty food that's kind of smells. As you're prying them open one by one, it looks like it's just provisions within these barrels here. Not good provisions. There's mushrooms on them.
Anybody good at nature?
What
are
about
we
our
trying to
druid?
Maybe the druid.
I have. What are we trying to do? What do we want?
Druid, nature those mushrooms.
What do you got for an
Oh.
intelligence modifier?
For me? 2.
Oh, and you might have proficiency.
Oh yeah, I might be good at nature, but not.
I have +3.
Survival.
So
Oh nope, I'm good at neither. Oh no, I'm okay.
So, under your skills, look
Somehow.
for
Not sure how that happened. I'm
okay.
okay at it.
Skills.
I have a +4 in nature, so.
Nature +4.
Yeah. So if
I'm,
I have a
I'm
+3.
average at nature and survival. What the fuck?
I have a +3 to my nature, so.
Hey, if you guys want to look at the mushrooms, you can. You don't have to, but you can.
I'll go look at them.
See if
I
they're
I mean, I gotta go investigate.
Sure, give me a nature
The
check.
dwarf
if you
word.
want
You
to
don't know
use
what. You just know that I am
What
in
do I
need of
use
your
for a nature
assistance.
You roll
Yeah.
a d20 and add your nature modifier.
Well, he's checking that.
plus
I'm just
4.
gonna leave the room
15.
and stand behind. What's your guy's name?
Fucked up.
In real.
In
That's
real.
she.
I'm gonna stand behind.
15.
15.
You got it.
You look at these mushrooms. Yeah, I don't know why my thing is wrong. Fucky. You've seen this mushroom before, but you're not sure exactly what type it is. You know it is edible, and it doesn't seem to be it's the kind of mushroom that makes you. It's not a drug mushroom.
Does it have any type of benefit? Can I remember if there's any kind of benefits to having it?
Sustenance.
It's basically
Oh.
sustenance, yeah. There's no drug effect to this. Mushroom.
Sure, I'll just grab them. Why not?
Sure.
Turn,
You grab
turn to
like
Sir Winston and say, you know what they call those? Rations of the cave.
yes. So
Add that
Chicken in the underpass.
Did I not choose background?
plug in my phone.
Did it equipment? Is that how you added your?
It is in your equipment.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a whole. Oh, I have a
I will
hammer?
go to Enreal's assistance whenever
And I'm
that
going to
arises.
I'm going
Okay,
to
we
point
can
out
do
the
that.
archway
Right.
with the dwarven thing. I'm going to tell you that at the back of this,
Bad plans.
Fucking mandatory ads.
I'm going to tell you that at the back of the there's a circular room on the other side of this arch, and in the back there is an altar that also appears to be dwarven in make. And I don't read dwarven.
So as you go
Today's
up,
your lucky day, friend.
That's why I asked you to come over.
that's fine. Not what I was looking for, but it's okay. As you go up, you see on this archway, you see like a paragraph of text, and it says, I don't know if you want to write this down, but it's a couple sentences long. It says, seek to acquire all that shines or sparkles, and revel in the possession of such. The wealth of the earth was created for those dwarves strong and crafty enough to acquire it by any means necessary. Greed is good, as it motivates the acquisition and the holdings of all that is truly precious. Do not seize wealth from the children of Morden Saman. However, nor conspire against the favored Avathor, for such strife in the name of averse weakens the clan. That's what you see written in all those words written on
So do not seize wealth from the children
of Morden Saman. MORDINSAMMAN. However, nor conspire against the favored of Abathor, for such strife in the name of averse weakens the clan.
I feel like I get a block of cherry and fucking throw it in the mill and sell it to those guys.
A lot of people do
That's
that.
exactly how they made that.
Well, it's definitely in the mill. I can just tell.
It is.
Mhm.
You can mass produce
I
it.
can literally
You,
see the.
you got
the
woodworking
marks on
shit?
it. I mean, I have CNC mill at work that I have access to.
Let's run my laser engraver. We'll cut them up.
Like, I kind of want to get like a cheap 3D printer and then get the conversion kit to
I'm
turn it
gonna
into.
The Snapmaker. The Snapmaker has all three.
Maybe I'll just get that done.
Yeah. as that.
Because like I'm super covetous of anyone who has the ability to cut like MDF. Because like you can go on Amazon and get like so many really cool terrain kits that are just laser cut MDF. I'm just like I want all the fucking kits. I'll just make my own. So this room is dark, right? You said
it is dark. Yes.
Are there? Can I see torches?
Yes, and you would also be able to see that there are torches that are not lit.
So
I'm going to point the torches out to you.
I'm just gonna.
So
Which one's to be?
Hallelujah!
Not that
Boom!
one. This.
as you
And Darren's out in the hall with us as well.
Praise Jeebus.
see the torches lit up,
A lot of torches.
it looks just like a movie scene. They all go.
Oh, it's like that really gratifying
Yeah.
scene at the end of National Treasure.
You see that there is an altar straight above, or straight ahead.
Only thing I see in the room.
It is the only thing you see in the room, and there's stuff around the altar. And it's like there's like these brass lanterns that are like next to the lantern, and there's like a red carpet that comes down off of the altar.
Are the lanterns lit as well?
Oh, yeah.
Or I'll light it with, basically I'll light everything I can see in the room.
Yeah. There's some little lanterns in there next to it.
I don't have my blink anymore, so we're not doing anything crazy this time.
And there's this red carpet that's coming down. You see that on a pedestal next to the altar, there looks to be a golden chalice next to it.
I've seen this movie before. Before I take more than one step into the room, I'm gonna look up the ceiling.
Yeah, you look up in the ceiling. I was surprised I wasn't sure if you guys were gonna look at the ceiling.
No, played this game before. I've seen this shit like 2 sessions ago.
Is there a giant boulder that's gonna chase us?
On the ceiling, you see a depiction of a solar eclipse as well as a dragon flying across the background.
No, that seems bad. I'm gonna point that out to everybody and be like, that seems like some wonky shit.
How far away is the altar from our position?
As far as it is on the board.
Each square is 5 foot.
Oh, okay.
It looks like it's 30 feet.
30-ish.
Yeah.
I will step into the room through the altar.
Through the
doorway.
The doorway.
Okay. Same as it was before. If you stepped inside, nothing's changed as you
I'm right behind him.
Walking in. You can revel in its beauty of the altar that is there. As you get close, you can see that the altar is looks like a dwarven, hefty man with a beard and horns coming out of the sides of his head that look like they're attached to a helmet.
Hey.
Before anybody else tries to rush up and
Take anything?
take anything,
I don't have Misty Step. We're not doing that.
I'm gonna make my way to the altar and see if there's any dwarven language that's worth reading on said altar.
On the altar?
Yeah,
Okay.
like I'm gonna read all the things that I can to discern if, I don't know, if we do something dumb and pick up the cup,
I had an escape plan
our heads
for the
all
last-
explode.
for the last one. Escape plan is not here this time.
Negative.
Play for keepsies.
You see as you're looking up, you just see what's written in Dwarvish. The true king, Abathor. You see written on the pedestal where the chalice is, and it says in Dwarven runes, it says for what's worth more than life.
On the chalice.
On the chalice. And as you walk up the chalice, you see that the chalice looks like it's stained in red. Looks like it's almost like it's blood stained.
The cloth.
The chalice is pretty big. It looks like it's roughly 1 to 1.5 gallon size
It had
chalice.
a symbol on it.
It's pretty big. It's not like your standard wine glass. It's a
symbol
pretty
is
big
everywhere.
chalice. Holding up the chalice is a thick dwarven looking hand with intricate armor going down the sides.
So, like, the chalice isn't resting on anything. It's being held by some sort
So
of.
there's this pedestal that's attached to it, and then on the thing is an arm. And
So it's
then
like
the chalice is
there's
in the
like
arm.
a disc, and then underneath it's like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
It looks like it's about 1 gallon to like ish in size. It's a pretty good chalice.
It's a big chalice.
And it looks like it is blood stained.
And what happened to that mimic you killed?
Just laying in the hallway.
I also have a question. What happened to the dwarves that we were?
None of us are
They
strong.
stayed upstairs.
They stayed upstairs.
They are upstairs, yes.
I'm gonna move into the middle of the room,
Okay.
and then I'm also gonna cast Fairy Fire.
Okay. That doesn't really do anything at this current moment, but
Doesn't it need a target?
it does.
Wait, does it? It says each object in a 20-foot radius within is outlined in blue, so it highlights objects.
It does. It's primarily for the purpose of giving you advantage on the said target after they make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, okay, disregard then. I was hoping it could highlight any.
I mean,
objects.
if you want, it'll highlight every single
does
object.
Does
in
it
here.
highlight hidden objects?
No, it just highlights an object.
Because I know it prevents shit from turning invisible. I think.
Yeah, pretty much what it's used for is making it so creatures, if they go invisible, they're still outlined in that color, and you have advantage on the next
Oh.
attack against them. But if you want to cast Fairy Fire, every object in here will glow.
I mean, it'll look real cool.
in blue.
I just wanted to highlight things.
I'm gonna back out the room and go towards like this locked door.
Okay.
I'm gonna offer you my hatchet, or my hand axe. It's a hand axe, and it's locked, so I'm gonna offer you my hand axe.
You don't want to just knock it open.
That was our plan
We
when
got
you guys
distracted.
got distracted in other rooms. So
I left that other room, so if you want to knock the door open, I'm right behind you.
I probably have the lowest strength. I am a scrawny little elf.
Yeah, I'm a wizard.
I have a strength of 9.
What's your strength?
9.
Is
I mean, at least it's a 0. But I do have a proficiency in strength.
Yeah, mine's a 0.
Mine too, but I have proficiency, so I get a +2.
I'm at 13.
I don't think you even have.
Because I'm an
So you're
archer
gonna-
with the proficiency.
Yeah,
What
I
are you
have
guys-
I have a
what are
plus
you-
0.
What are you guys doing here? You let me peer inside your mind. What are you thinking?
So the
I can
cup
help you
is
plan for what the fuck you're gonna
empty
do.
but stained with blood.
I wish
Correct.
my party members would have told me that they found little disc-shaped things.
Yeah, you
'cause
currently
I have,
went over
I
there.
have an idea outside of character, but nobody told me that they found them. I found nothing much, but the skeleton has coins in his purse. That's what I was told.
Yeah.
And then he told me about the red cloak because I asked him to investigate it.
I'm going.
Did you come up with an idea, or do you
I have
have?
an idea. My character doesn't have an idea because my character doesn't know.
I have
He's
these
just saying out there
disc-shaped
looking.
things.
Did you see if they would fit on the bottom of the statue-shaped things that you found? Maybe they pair up.
Which statue shape?
When we were upstairs,
up
you
at the
found
top.
several
Oh,
different
he-
statues.
No,
with
I didn't
symbols
find.
and
I think I
names.
found like one.
Yes, but people found. He has one. You have one.
He put an idol in it, and that's what opened up the thing downstairs.
Right, but he found another statue. There was multiple statues found. Now you have these little disc things.
You know, the
They
pictures?
may or may not, because we've been looking for things that match up with
I'll
other
take a look.
things.
Just a little bit, not as much as him.
If you can find,
That's good. Thank you.
I mean, I don't know if it'll do anything, but
That's
it won't
gonna
hurt
be
to check.
weird.
I walked up.
There's like a
next to-
splash of scotch at the bottom of that.
Oh, I can smell the smoke.
Oh, I forgot I had that art box here.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh, I'm fucking. Oh, Kepler is backing up. I just walked up next to him on the altar and like, what are you doing, bro?
Yeah, you can read Dwarvish. You can read there is a chalice there, and then underneath it says, "For what's worth more than life."
Well, while you guys do that, you hear a lot of whack.
So I'm pretty sure we gotta kill a thing in this chalice, because otherwise I'd be tempted to like.
So it's not the first thing you find blood on. Just saying.
What else do we find
The
blood
altar
on?
upstairs.
Is there anything else about the altar that is of interest?
I'm attacking the door with my hand axe.
If you want just for funsies, make an attack roll. You
Already
you
did.
can. Oh, what'd you roll?
I rolled an 18. And I get a +2 for proficiency, so I. have
Oh
a
yeah,
+2.
you're hacking the dirt on. Your strength is so low, it'll take you a minute to break it down.
I wanna-
You're like breaking it down like Shining
I also
style,
have
like
a
douche.
I also have a hand axe, so it's like, I mean, if I can get a hole, then I can see what's inside. And I'm an archer, so I can
That's
shoot
fair.
something that's inside.
Yeah. Are you guys still mulling over what you're doing?
I'm gonna
over there?
investigate the altar.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. When you break through the thing, if you want to make a perception check when you come back, wherever you're doing it.
15.
15.
5.
Yeah. On
I think.
are
Or
you
6.
specifically looking at the altar? Or are you looking at the chalice? Or are you just
The
looking at
altar.
The altar. Okay.
Yeah. I have a hunch on what needs to be done with the chalice.
Yeah.
7 on my perception
Okay. You're looking through the altar and looking at all the intricacies, and you see there's more writing down the sides that pretty much are
check.
just
Broke the door open.
different
Do we have a
things
hole
in
in
the
the
worship
door?
like read and various
Well, let's check it
dogmas of the
But I got a 7 on
religion.
my perception check.
You see
That's worse than my passive
intra-Celtic
perception.
weaving within it. It doesn't look like there's anything else on the altar. If you're looking for something specific, it looks. You get a better sense of how ornate and how much detail went into making this altar.
I'm gonna take the gems that I found upstairs,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna place them on the altar.
Okay.
Chalice.
As you place the gems on the gel or on the thing.
I'm about to
Oh,
be
God,
really
you're-
fucking pissed off.
You just fucking killed us.
No,
Choose-
like,
choose one of the dice.
yay, it opens a passageway or something. Fucking money out of my pocket. Inquisitive bitch. God damn it.
How much did you put in there? Or did you just put the whole
I'll
stack?
put all 300.
whole stack?
Yeah, the whole stack.
Okay. A minute passes by as you're sitting there. Doesn't seem like anything has happened.
Can I look around, look up? Is there anything, that stands out that I could contribute?
I'm gonna leave it while he's looking around and I'll investigate the chalice while the
Okay.
gems.
You're leaving your
I'm gonna leave the gems there
Okay.
while I investigate the chalice.
Do I need to do a perception check?
I mean, the room was already looked at.
Yeah, I
Oh.
mean, you can do a perception check.
Doesn't matter.
What do you want to do? Do you want give me something different that someone hasn't done? Are you gonna people have been investigating the
I'm gonna-
altar and the chalice. You want to look around?
I'm gonna
walls,
look around
see
the
if there's
altar
anything
and the wall at Shani and touching it, and
poking across all the walls.
Remember
maybe
that we
even
found
tapping
hidden-
it.
You did
Remember
find,
we
you
found
did find
hidden
hidden doors by
compartments.
poking
Okay.
across.
There was a
the walls.
dwarven
Yeah.
statue. You could always go feel him up,
Go ahead and
search
roll me
for-
an investigation check.
We have crushed the tap on the walls test.
And you can go ahead and give me an investigation check for the chalice.
9, and then what do I add on to here?
Oh, whatever your investigation is.
Oh,
15 on the chalice.
15 on the chalice. It looks like as you're looking at the chalice, you
Like the
11.
chalice and the
and the
pedestal
arm
that
and
the chalice
pedestal
is,
and
yeah.
stuff. Yeah. Getting a closer look, you can see that it looks like there's further blood that has been dried and dripped down the chalice and down the pedestal.
Oh, this one.
It looks like the chalice
That was
was placed there, and that not that it's all one item. The chalice is separate from the hand. You don't see any additional text that's on it. Are you just looking around at it? You're trying to move things. You're
just
trying
I'm not moving the chalice itself, but I'm kind of sliding my hands around the arm and the pedestal and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
As far as the blood is concerned, is it on the chalice itself, or does it drip down onto the pedestal?
It looks like the inside is stained with blood, and it looks like if something was, if you were to pour wine and if you slipped in something it just goes down the side and leaves a stain, kind of like that. It doesn't look like it was.
It doesn't look
like
like-
something overflowed.
Right,
And,
it doesn't look like it was
poured,
filled on the pedestal.
It would look like it was filled on the pedestal, but
Somebody spilled one.
yes, it looks like someone spilled stuff as they were pouring.
They might have had
it.
too much wine.
Might have been clumsy or they
What
might
was-
have-
Too much blood.
what was the
No.
what did the text say?
Uh,
Just
the,
the first
the
part.
text on
Yeah,
What
something
is
about
on the
worth
something.
more
altar?
than life?
What is worth more? What?
For what's worth more than life? Like it's posing a question like, for what's worth more than
What if you put? Was there blood in the chalice?
Yeah.
That
It's
is the
stained.
assumption.
The assumption
What if
is
we
there.
put someone's blood in the chalice?
So my guess is, if I had to guess based on the inscription, it implies that one would need to sacrifice life in order to do whatever the
To
thing
gain
is.
whatever is more valuable than life.
Which I am assuming would. I mean, I'm willing to give it a shot.
To kill yourself?
No.
To kill you.
I'm assuming it needs more than a paltry sample of blood, given that it's a fucking gallon-sized cup.
I mean, how much blood do you have?
Speaking of which, I'm gonna go get my gems off the
The
altar.
average human body has 1.5 to 2 liters of blood.
So
we
wait,
could
if
kill
I were to-
CB.
If I were to
and
wait,
then
but could
several more people,
could
No, it
we-
only needs a gallon.
is
Yeah.
that how big it is? Is it a gallon?
and the average human body is 1.5 to 2 liters.
Just like,
Pretty close to a gallon.
so D&D standard, if you kill 255 enemies and you take all of their blood, put it into barrels, then dehydrate the blood to take the iron out of it, you can smelt the iron down to have a weapon made of the blood of your enemies.
Yeah, that's not.
It is a D&D canon.
Did not know that, but
Yeah.
keep that in mind for the future.
Well,
All right,
Overlord's
while
working
they're,
on
while they're
that.
playing with that,
We
Any of us
busted
bring
down a
people
door
back from the dead?
what was your guy's name again?
in real.
In real.
Wow.
Not-
Did In real bust a hole or the whole door down?
I busted a hole in the door. You rolled a 9 for your perception check.
Yeah.
You look in there and you see you see like 2 other.
I have a 12 to my passive perception if that changes things.
They're pretty close together. You see, it looks like there are 2 skeletons sitting over here. These ones look like they are fully intact skeletons. You see that there is more barrels on the side, and you see that there is also another desk.
I'm going to inform you of everything that I see.
I would say keep hacking down that door. Let's go in. We gotta get that desk.
I'm going to continue to attack the door.
Okay.
There's a hand on the altar? A cut hand or something?
I had
It's
19.
Like the altar
19.
itself is like,
Yeah, you eventually
Oh,
start
okay.
breaking the door down. There's 2 of you there. I mean, unless you just stand there and watch him, but he's
I don't think I have a hatchet, so
he's getting
I have
it
to check
down.
my
You know,
equipment, but I don't
stuff
think I-
is. You
I would
eventually
pick
cut a
up the
hole and you can
chalice.
like jingle the thing and like unlock it.
What I have concern.
Okay, so the door's open.
The door is open.
Well, I
Yes.
said 2 hand axes, so I mean we can just team attack.
Alright.
Because I throw them, so I have 2.
I'm
Oh,
gonna,
did
I'm
I
gonna step
not-
in the room.
I guess I didn't find any
I'm gonna follow.
compartments when I was
Okay.
player.
And do a check for any traps.
Yeah. Give me an investigation check.
I'm gonna do
Search for traps.
I think it's gonna be 22, but
I got a 20.
yeah, 22.
Investigation, you said?
Yeah.
I got 21.
21.
21, 22. So
You're going through and looking,
Investigate shit.
and you're like looking. You're like, these knobs look the same as the other desk. So you know about that. In terms of the rest of the room, in terms of traps, it looks like that's about it. The desk is trapped.
not the skeletons.
Skeletons don't look trapped.
Okay. I will disarm the desk and open the drawers, as I know how to do that already.
Okay. Yeah. You go ahead and you open the drawer. You see there are within the various drawers there are some
Smell that.
different currencies in there between gold. You
Well,
see
it's mostly
one that
riches.
looks like it's
Yeah,
a
I still
platinum.
smell it.
This
And
is
they're
actually
just
pretty
one of
good
them.
blend.
Yeah.
You see that there is like this brass lantern in there. It's a tiny one. Looks like it would just hold like a wax candle in there. And that's about it.
I got a 23 to slide a hand to take the platinum piece. Right out in front of them.
Yeah.
God damn. I mean,
Yeah.
not the sleight of hand that there's a platinum piece already in play.
I mean, you found a lot of gold. It's only worth 10 gold.
So I didn't see him take the platinum piece?
You can get a roll. Of,
You can
perception
roll a
against it.
perception to see if he...
I mean, I saw the platinum piece.
You
and
did
then-
see the
and then
platinum
it
piece.
disappeared, so...
I mean, you would know where it goes, but you would...
I will say you do notice that you were looking at and you're like, oh, where'd that platinum piece go? Like, you know it's not that you're like, I fucking swore it was just...
He's looking around.
Hey, you know there's only one person in the room with you there. You did notice a platinum piece there and it is not gone. I will
But
say that.
you didn't see me take it, so you couldn't take the action to stop me from taking it. So you could accuse me of having it, whatever. But you couldn't be like, hey, see me reach over and be like, no, because you're stronger than I am, so you would win. So if I just kind of like, oh, that's gone now.
Yeah, but you have a brain, you know.
I'll take the rest of the money out of the desk and then turn to
In real.
Yeah.
Inreal and say, yo, what happened to that platinum piece?
Hey, you've looted an ass load of shit. I haven't got anything.
I'm not saying that's
The
a
pieces
problem,
right
but
here.
I would have split it with you, you know, be like, hey, we got
Yeah.
some gold here, let's
Let me
do
just
something.
cut this platinum piece in half.
When we trade this in for
Well, there's some other
100
gold and
gold,
silver in there also, so.
Not 100 gold and silver. There's a couple pieces in there.
I don't know how much platinum's
They're
worth. but-
platinum's worth 10 gold pieces.
Oh,
So,
there you go.
so how much gold and silver? did I
You
grab?
would have found 3 more gold pieces and like 10 copper and like 3 silver.
The only thing I've taken so far this entire thing was the probably cursed red armor.
You took the armor.
That's all I've taken so far.
You said 3 gold, 2 silver,
And like
He said 10
copper.
silver, which is the equivalent of 1 more gold.
2 silver.
He said 10.
10 silver, oh.
And then it's like 10 copper pieces.
10 copper.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't mind giving people money so they can fucking buy things.
Money's cheap. You can always make shit
Okay.
cost
I
us.
just
Hey,
double
yeah,
the
the
money.
money doesn't matter for shit. It's like, oh man,
I
I
now
just,
have the equivalent of 20
I don't
gold.
know. I know how much money you
Basic
guys
goods
have.
that you need.
I don't want
Having infinity money for the purpose of those things doesn't break a game.
No, it's when I want to buy this wand of
Yeah, and
fucking
then you
magic
just go,
missiles.
it costs
Magic
I want to buy
it
10 of
costs
them.
suck my dick money.
Yeah.
I need to buy arrows because I use a
Magic
lot of them.
missiles.
And that,
I
and
feel
that
like
one
I'm
gonna-
platinum piece
I'm gonna
just literally
retrieve
doubled my
mine.
money.
I
now
feel
have
like we
20
could have
gold.
like split it, or
I
be
would
like,
feel,
hey,
I would
man,
feel bad
need
if
some
I was
arrows.
like, sorry,
You know, I'm a
you're a
team
broke,
player.
poor ass bitch.
You didn't have
Go
to
make
go-
your
yeah,
arrows.
just go
He's clearly
I mean, if
showing
we're
he's a
playing,
team
like,
player. I'm gonna
super
chill
low
upstairs
fantasy,
when you guys dive
then
into
yeah.
this dungeon. I'm gonna show up and take your kill and be
I
like,
just-
wow, I
I
saved
just-
your lives.
I just went
Has
through
anything
a
happened
big
with my
experience taking a giant gem
Have you gone over to them?
and Misty's
I
stepping
haven't.
The
on
bag
the
hasn't
road.
disappeared or anything like that.
Yeah, so
Leaving
I've gone
him
back
in
over
there
to
to
them.
blow him the fuck
Because
up.
I'm like, if nothing's happened with them, I'm gonna just pick them back up.
Okay, you pick them up and the bag feels lighter.
I mean, he's got hundreds of gold just sitting
Um,
with the gems over there. I literally now
So
have 20
I investigate the bag, or I look into the bag and see what's missing.
It looks like roughly 30% of whatever was in the bag has been taken.
So I'm in this room by myself now, aren't I?
No, I'm still there.
He's
still there.
It's you.
Oh, I thought you said. Wait, what bag did you?
You put this bag of gems
You don't know I have this.
You just saw him put a bag
Sort of.
there?
Yeah, I just put a bag there.
Well, you put it back on the altar, but you're saying it's 30% lighter. Oh,
Yeah.
have you not mentioned it yet?
He hasn't mentioned it yet. I just
Okay,
told him
'cause
it's
I have an
30%.
idea. Okay.
Roughly.
I'm going to take one gem out of the bag and place it on the altar. Like not a crazy gem, just like a cheap, we'll call it like a okay gem.
I wrote the same exact
Because
thing.
that's what I intended to do the first time, was like scatter them on the thing.
Yeah.
But now I wanna
You
do-
see the gem is there. It stays there for like 20 or 30 seconds, and then it disappears.
And I'm gonna take my hand and like run it over where the gem just was.
Yeah, it seems completely gone.
It's-
Not that it's invisible. It's just.
And it never, like I never saw it move. It was there
It
one
just- it was
second.
just there,
like,
and then-
And I saw this, right?
If you were looking at him doing that, yeah,
Oh, I
you would
totally was. I don't know
you would
why
have
I
seen
wouldn't
him
be
place a
looking.
gem there, and then stand back.
And I'm gonna mention that I think they want all the money that we're fucking, all the valuables that we're seeing. I think that's the sacrifice. That's the.
I'm pretty comfortable saying that is not the
I will say,
sacrifice that the chalice wants.
No?
pretty
Okay.
comfortable saying that.
The altar may be different, but the chalice, it wants. I mean, we could go upstairs.
There are some doors.
I think go get some doors.
For
I don't know them from Adam.
for the duration of the until you say another long rest,
You
your
did not
character
say long rest.
No, for the duration till
Oh.
the end, till the till you take a long rest.
Oh, okay.
Your character does not know this, but you are seemingly blessed for right now, and you can have the lucky feat until
Fucking
the end of the long
go!
rest.
But nobody knows this.
Nobody knows this. You don't even know this. You just like okay, but it seems as if Abathor has blessed you with your offering.
That is literally the most broken feat in the game.
It's only until the long rest.
I don't give a shit. It's still the most broken fucking feat in the game. Oh, reroll 3 fucking dice? Let's go! I mean, but I don't know that I can do that. Wait, I mean,
Well,
I
yeah,
guess
I mean-
re-rolling is like a meta thing, so...
Well, yeah, you would know that you have it, but like it's not like it's like you would seem as
I
if
feel
like,
different,
wow,
but I
I'm
don't know
getting,
exactly
I'm getting
why.
like I'm getting lucky. Like oh, maybe you're missing the you saw the bullet fucking move, something like that. But yeah,
I feel really good right now.
you could say you have a feeling of like euphoria, and just like you're like you just lost some money, but for some reason it
Well,
doesn't
like,
necessarily bother you.
Yeah,
that you
which is
lost money.
weird,
Um,
but we'll go with it. Just gonna like mark it down on a map where this fucking place is.
The two of us are gonna keep exploring the room and
Um,
now communicating and sharing our loot for the
How
rest
big
of
is the
whatever we
altar?
find.
Is it
Okay.
your size?
it's like 10 feet.
yeah, you're looking
I mean,
through.
you
You
can
see
put a
in the
person
barrels
on
there
it
that
based
there
on the
are.
size. So here's the question:
There
do we want
are
to? Do we?
more
I don't
holy
think
symbols,
you should.
and there's like 2 or 3 of them
In the barrels?
that are in the barrels.
So
Same
based
as the
on
ones
what
that were
just
in
happened
the
to my
chest
shit.
before. It seems like just like a symbol that someone within this
And the
religion
inscription
would
on the
have on them,
chalice.
or maybe they would pray to it. Or
You
something
could
like
just
that.
disappear.
Or
But where do I
I'll
go?
grab.
Oh, you
I'll
can
grab
think of
the
it as-
symbols.
I don't
I'll
know.
grab the symbols as we.
I don't know,
like-
but
like
I
an
could
arcane
imagine you
focus
would
for,
disappear in that
Yeah, I'll
chalice
grab
for
the
so
symbols
long.
as we find them.
And that seems bad for you.
They're very
If
nice.
you want to
they're
write
very
down
nicely
on it,
made.
I'm not going to stop you.
They're
But
made
I'm
out,
not
they seem
gonna
like they're made out of just like a cheap metal, and not like they're made out of like wood or something like that.
Okay.
What do you feel about
Oh yeah.
picking up?
Do the skeletons have any of
The skeletons are in the same red clothing. It is not a
I mean,
coincidence that they are
I'll give
in
it a
fact
try.
red.
All right, what's
have
your
red drapes on
athletics?
them.
How good at throwing?
Seemingly every cloak keeps come across here, and
Is it
every
athletics
piece
or
of clothing
acrobatics?
Athletics.
attached to
Sounds
this
like
place
you're-
is
Plus one.
red.
I want to say uniform, but it's probably not the right word. Like they're all wearing the same thing. The armor. I
Yeah,
found
mine's
was
not
red.
great.
The last one that we saw had
Mine's
pouches
0.
of money on them.
What
This
if
one
we
doesn't.
put
They
of
still
the
have any money on
skeletons?
them.
They don't have any pouches on them. Okay, it's just red drapes.
I don't think it would do anything because it's not alive. I mean, I'm willing to give it a try.
Sounds like you kind of went through the room. There's something else there.
Yeah, there's nothing else
Unless
in
you
the
want to go
room.
upstairs and grab one
we
of
go
the
back to the other
skeletons.
guys.
I mean, I do, 'cause I
I'm
don't
just
give a
gonna
shit
exit the
about it,
room.
but-
If you're gonna,
Yeah.
We would
Go
have
back
to
to
do
the other
both of them
guys.
because we
I
wouldn't
have a
want
thing
one
about
of
leaving
them.
people behind. Like
Can't
one
leave
person by
witnesses.
themselves is always bad.
That's when
These are
things
not-
reanimate. Just
Yeah.
and it's like, where'd he go? Oh yeah, he's dead. Sorry.
I tried not. You stayed up with the dwarves, so you weren't really by yourself before. But my character's thing is bad. If somebody kind of goes off by themselves, my character kind of wanders that direction as well.
I'm gonna talk to
In real.
Inreal and say, hey, there's still some silver coins on that other skeleton in the other room. If we want to go grab them.
You don't know that actually.
But
Oh,
he said no. He said that.
I was in the room.
Oh, did you
yeah.
say that
Yeah.
there was gold
Yeah.
in the, or silver in the pouch? I thought you just looked at it.
I did.
and-
I said there was silver in the
Yeah,
pouch, but I left it.
Oh, okay.
But the passage he read off of the art said something about not stealing from the
So-
disciples of.
I'm really glad I didn't steal from that thing.
Would
of
you?
this god
So
who's
let me
appeared.
ask you this: would you have read the passage out loud, or would you have just read it to yourself?
I would have read it out loud.
Okay, so I'll just reread it for you to so you know what it says.
Like any sort of
the part that you're referencing
physical
is,
that we can see, I would really.
do not seize wealth from the children of Morden Saman, however, nor conspire against the favored of Avathor, for such strife in the name of Averse weakens the clan. Basically, stealing from the clan is a big no-no. Don't steal from those who praise the clan.
So I mean that's
True.
although they're
Like,
dead, so they're not
anything-
really, but I mean,
Just as a group, anything that's like we're together and there's like very visible in Dwarvish, I'm gonna read out
I
loud.
wish
I
they would
did
just
like
do something
shit
in
that
this
like
room
I'm
here. They're just
investigating.
supposed to fuck
or-
around.
I did
you know,
specifically ask him to
Probably
read
gonna
it.
read to
You
myself.
did, yeah.
Because
I assumed you did, but I have clarification.
I wonder what these coasters do.
Put one of them on the altar.
Fuck it.
We found more.
I'm gonna put a coaster on the altar.
Okay. The coaster, as it sets on the altar, you see the rubies within the coaster. Well, not actual rubies, but the coloration starts to glow, and it fizzles back out.
They just lit up and then
I'm gonna put the remaining coasters on.
Yeah, you see as you place the coasters all on the thing.
Same thing happens.
The same thing kind of happens.
But they don't disappear.
It does disappear.
What about the statues? What are the statues that we have? Who has the statues?
I don't.
We can't see what's going on. Do you guys relay this information to
I
us?
can't remember if I have any of the statues.
You
'Cause I
have
know
I
one.
feel like I have a statue.
You have
I
one because
put
every time
a
you showed it to somebody,
statue-
you wanted it back. Because thought it was important.
I'm gonna place a statue on there. The little
Are you guys relaying to us what's going on? Or
Are you around? Are you within earshot?
We're very clearly, we're like 30 feet away from you.
I'll information share with them what's going on.
Okay, what's going on?
What about
about the things going on. Did you reprint it? Oh, you put a base on it.
No, it's different.
Oh, you gotta fix your supports. You have your cure settings right. You did cure that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You have your cure settings correct. Your supports just aren't.
There's no supports.
That's why I failed.
That's why.
I'm actually surprised this other arm printed entirely.
I am as well.
Yeah, you need support on that arm there. That's why I failed. You see,
You should just not have arms.
they were
Cast all your spells verbally.
Remind me again what the
Also, your
they were
thing is fucking
the symbols.
huge.
They were they were dwarven.
Yeah, I
statues,
thought this
right?
one was
They
small.
were dwarven
when I printed it.
statues.
I was like, oh, this
As
one
you
needs to be
place
bigger.
the
No.
dwarven statue up, you see its
I
eyes
realized it was the right
light up
size.
in a red glow, and then they fade back away.
They're sharing information with us, so we know what's going on even though we're not
Do we have any more statues or any more of these coasters?
I have more coasters. I yell out.
Do we have any more statues? I know that I left one upstairs to get down here.
He had one, he put it on there. I pick up very little because typically my hands are full because I have bow and arrow. And I'm the only
Bring the
one who keeps
coasters
an eye out
in
for
here
anything.
and put them on the thing.
Yeah, I mean, as you guys put the coasters on there, they're going to continue to glow. And then the ones that you placed on there already are going to glow. And then glow as.
All right.
All the
I'm-
coasters are glowing.
This feels
They
really
glow-
dumb.
No, they
Goes
glow
away.
and then they.
What were you about to do?
go
'Cause I was
back.
about to pick up the chalice.
Don't pick up the chalice.
What colors are the coasters glowing?
Red.
Red. Like a
The gems that are colored in, they glow, and then after a little bit the glow goes
Do we
away.
have
Well,
any-
one of them is glowing. I'm gonna pick it up.
Okay. Yeah. As you pick it up, the glowing goes away.
Do we have any of the gems of the color that are glowing on the coasters?
You would know you have some.
I
red
have a
gems.
small emerald. So is one of the colors green?
No, they are red.
They're all red.
They're all red.
I don't have any rubies. I might have a ruby. I don't know what I picked up earlier. Hey, dwarf. Do you have any rubies? Oh, Judas. Julian?
What?
Who the fuck do you think I am?
I don't know who you are.
I brought
you bard.
murder.
What's your name again?
Guys, the wizard's drunk.
What's your name again?
My name is Johnston. I'm about 2
Yeah,
feet fucking
Johnston.
too tall for a goddamn dwarf.
Johnston, do you have any rubies? I think we should put one in the red coasters.
Let me see what I can.
They're not inset. Just so you know, it's not like there's an inset spot.
Alright,
for
I'm
them.
gonna-
Yeah, just
Okay.
something to
I'm
try.
gonna look, pretend that like it's a hard find for me to see. Oh, maybe I have one.
They didn't know you had the bag of
Oh, I know.
gems, so are you gonna?
I'm just asking out.
I'm gonna like pretend that it's like my coin bag and
Okay, give me a deception check. And whoever's looking can give me a perception check.
that seems
20.
like yeah. It's a deception. So it's an
23.
18 plus.
What'd you roll?
23.
23. Oh, you gotta be 23.
20,
23.
25.
Alright, who has the higher of the modifier?
I have +5.
I have +5.
Okay, so you wouldn't notice it. He has
What
a
do you
higher
roll?
modifier. Well, what'd you
I
roll?
just rolled a 20, and then I have a perception of 5.
So you would notice that he's like something's shifty with the way.
Well, and he knows that.
Well, he knows that I have.
you know
the
he has
bag.
the bag.
Yeah, but I didn't know what was in it.
Sure.
You didn't.
And I don't give a fuck.
And I'm gonna give Sir Winston the ruby and tell him to put it on the coaster.
Yeah. There's probably a couple of little rubies that have various amounts.
Dude, if this
Dude,
works,
which-
you're gonna feel fucking wild.
So I'm gonna take, what color is it?
Sir
ruby
Ruby.
is red.
Oh, how the fuck do I know? I don't give a shit.
You don't know what fucking rubies look like?
No.
Okay.
God.
So
Why
yeah, you
Good
take
rubies
the ruby.
actually
What are you
like,
doing with it?
kind of
I'm gonna
purple
take a
and-
bunch of money off that
Inside.
300 GP.
Yeah, 3, and you can divide it by 3. So you 1/3. So you have 200 left, and then we'll say you gave him a ruby piece worth like 50 gold pieces.
So what were you
yep,
thinking? Putting the same the
150
ruby
left.
onto a red coaster?
A ruby on one
So
of
I'm
the
gonna
red.
place the ruby on one of the red coasters.
Okay. As you walk up and you place the ruby on the red coaster, nothing happens with the coaster. You guys all stand back and look at it. And you see it disperse. You, we'll say that for the sake of, you would have the lucky feet for right now. To be honest. You were like, he said I feel better, and you're right, I kind of do feel better. For some odd reason, you feel that giving stuff to the statue has made you feel good.
I don't have any. I have gold. I think I have. I'm gonna give him all my gold.
Yeah, how much is it?
I don't remember how much
Here,
gold I
give
have.
cool all your gold.
Well, you give me a number, and then we'll see what happens.
Ultimate.
Oh.
These are rational things.
Oh, you know what? It was.
We all just became like
It was before I even put the
fucking
inventory in
pauper drug addicts.
Side note, hey, do you have an easy way to getting the prints off of the resin printer?
Yeah, I usually just use a spatula and just kind of.
So
scrape
just
it. How hard is it to get it off though?
I mean, I'm just using the metal scraper and getting underneath it and popping it off. But I mean, like
Did you damage it or not? Or anything?
I mean, you can see there's a little nick in the side. I'm just right here. You can see there's a
yeah.
nick. I was just wondering if you had an easier way, like
I don't.
I see
Oh, well,
some
if you
companies
get
make,
a
like,
if
a
you get a
magnetic
if,
thing
yeah,
and
if you get a wham bam flex plate, yeah, it's easy because you just bend it.
okay.
I would get one
Flex
of
plates
those.
are balling.
Those are great. You might also want to look at your cure times for your first layer. Your first layer cure times might be too much and make it stick too hard to the bed.
It's not like horrible. I just didn't know if there was an easier way. Like
The only
usually, I'm
easier
so
way-
used to like bending a plate and just snapping
The
off.
only easier
Yeah.
way would be to get the flex.
I
the
will
wham bam
say
flex.
this: if you get the flex plate, make sure you print the spacer first.
Yes, and make sure you
'Cause-
reset your ZX.
Yeah,
the first
I've
time
reset
Don't
it.
fuck your
I
screen.
bought the flex plate, I put it on, and then I went to
Because I didn't set my
Z
Z-axis when I
out the
first
thing.
did it, and it sat there and just
And
grinded for
it
like
won't hit the-
a minute.
It won't hit it right, and I'm like, and I almost broke my LCD, and I was like, no, fuck you.
Well, the first print I didn't set my Z-axis, so it just sat there and grinded for 2 minutes.
And it didn't crack the screen.
Okay. All right. So what's going on here? What do you guys?
Well, they're all mesmerized with the altar.
Yeah, you gotta figure out how much gold you have. You tell me how much gold you have, and I'll
I don't
tell
know
you.
how much. It was. Well, we did get
I don't
gold.
keep track how much gold you have.
Oh,
to be
cool.
honest,
I have
so.
1,000 gold. I
No,
put
you
it on the
No,
altar.
yeah,
I'll
no, you
avoid
don't
the-
have
One
1,000
gold.
gold.
I did.
It is your job to keep track of your own inventory.
I had.
It was
10
before
going
I got my.
into this.
I could have sworn I had something like 10, 12 or something like that.
I had 10 until I got the platinum piece.
Okay, so
And I
have
had
you
not
taken
picked up
any
any.
other gold besides what you had started with?
No.
No? Okay. We'll say you put 10
Pour a
gold
little
pieces
water.
on there.
It's like a little
and-
Nemo fish.
Yeah, vanishes.
It's gone. Nothing. That's it.
So well, they're all mesmerized with whatever the fuck.
Yeah, you see them walking up and like putting fucking gems, and you're like, why are they? They're just putting gems, and they're like looking like
It's
they're
just
kind of like
disappearing.
they're kind of
I'm a
enjoying
walk-
it, honestly.
I'm gonna walk up to the chalice. I'm gonna
Okay.
take my hand axe and I'm gonna cut my arm and drip blood into it just for shits and giggles because nobody else is paying attention to what the fuck I'm doing.
I was literally gonna do that next time I got to do a thing.
Yeah, you see the chalice start to glow. Red color.
I'm gonna back away like I didn't do anything. I'm gonna pull my sleeve down. Like,
Yeah, give me a sleight of hand, I'd say.
how about a 10?
Oh, I mean, if anyone,
They're all
weren't
looking.
at you.
Nobody was
Yeah,
looking at me, so-
you get
I
it
mean-
down and like you're like, oh fuck, there's like blood on your shin. You're like kind of just covering
I'm
up.
just gonna watch that altar, so I definitely saw him.
Well,
I mean,
you're all here. I'm behind you now. 'Cause this is-
Yeah. So the thing is, I should have drawn her. That's my bad. The thing would be.
Yeah, so I'm like behind you. I just like kind of walked off and then just kind of like.
So the chalice is here and the altar is here?
Yeah.
I'm.
Oh, I thought the chalice was
The
on.
chalice isn't attached to the
So-
altar. No, it's its own separate thing.
Oh, okay.
If I'm right next to him, I'm gonna see the chalice glow.
You're gonna see something glowing.
Right now it's a faint glow. It's only a small amount of blood that you drip. You're just dripping in there. You're not pouring blood into there,
Yeah.
but it's like a
How much
faint-
blood did he put in there?
it's just a very little bit. Like
A
I
little
just
bit.
scratched my
A little
arm
bit
just
till
enough
it glowed?
Yeah, because I didn't want to like hurt myself.
It's not like you would see a visible amount of blood in there.
Yeah,
It's
it's not
like,
like I
oh
cut
wait,
my
blood hit
wrist.
it and it like.
Did I see the glow?
On the side.
Can I roll a perception?
What's everyone's passive perception? 'Cause you're not actively looking at this thing. If
My
your passive
pass-
perception's above a 13, I'll say that you can use.
So it's
see
your
a
wisdom
faint glow.
10 plus your wisdom modifier.
What? So that's what? So
What's
that's
your
us-
wisdom modifier?
Unless you're not facing it at all. If you're not facing, like Johnson's not facing the altar at all, so
Yeah,
like
go
if
back
it
over to
sees the
wisdom.
glow.
Well, it's
So
to my
your-
right.
Your wisdom is
Oh, that's
plus
true.
3.
I guess
so
you can
yours is
stand in here
13.
like this.
Yeah.
Your
If it's above
passive is
13, you
13.
can see the glow. You can see it start to.
Is passive
No,
perception
where'd you get
just
13
wisdom?
It's
Wisdom?
10 plus your wisdom
Yeah.
modifier.
Okay.
What is
Oh,
it?
10
So
plus
it's
the
just
wisdom
12.
10.
at 13.
10 plus your wisdom modifier.
So you see, then the corner of your eye, you see
I
this
got negative
chalice
2
start to
wisdom.
glow in the same red that the other things were glowing.
So I
It's
see.
the same exact hue of red. Just not as.
Well, I see it. Obviously, I saw it. I'm gonna look over. I'm gonna ask you what you just did.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Where am I have the sending stone.
You do, you've had the sound on you the entire time.
Who's got the other one?
The dwarf.
The dwarves.
No,
What?
don't you have? Or did you give
No.
it to the dwarves?
The dwarves had it the whole
I
time.
never-
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the dwarves who
I
had
never
it.
had it.
I'm gonna call the dwarves down here.
I will explain that I cut my
Yeah,
arm
what do you
to see
say
what
then?
happened.
You are gonna explain that?
Because
I
it was
I
just a
said,
little
look,
bit.
we found
Found treasure.
we
They-
found some treasure down here, as well as a couple other
Oh,
things.
all right. Okay, we'll be right down.
Say no more. Give me that
It'll
treasure.
be like 5 or 6 minutes before they get down. It's a long stairway
It's
down.
gonna be like 10 minutes.
Sure.
Hey, can you identify this armor for me?
Yeah.
Oh wait, that happens to be a 10-minute cast.
Yeah. No, I knew you were getting at. Sure, we can say it's.
Yeah, I'll
10 minutes.
identify it.
Give me.
I mean, not that I really need it, 'cause unless it's like bonus armor.
I have my dungeon master book.
I don't have one.
Player, arcane, monster.
I'm not using the D&D 5e ones.
Oh, that's alright.
No, there's nothing wrong with them, but I feel like they're not gonna correlate. They're not gonna match.
That's okay.
Still
They
match.
kind of do, but not entirely.
No, see, 3-5. When you want to deal damage, compared like enemies in there have hundreds of health compared to what they have here, because things scaled very, very
So-
differently.
You called the dwarves. You called them down. I'm gonna ask you like, are we gonna use them as a? Do they need to be alive, or can we knock them unconscious? Is that something we can
You
do?
can. That is the thing.
I assume that the blood needs to fill the chalice. But
As you're looking, can I ask if the coasters and/or statue that are still on the altar?
So
They are not longer going anymore.
They're
No
nothing
longer.
changed when I did that to the.
Nothing changes.
if the whole
Okay.
intention then is to make them unconscious, we have to maybe like
And/or
as
kill
soon as
them.
they come through.
oh no, if we're gonna do anything to them, we're going to kill them.
Oh, okay. So alright. I'm just not
However,
sure if they have to be alive when you put them on there or something like
There's
that.
fresh blood.
we're not putting them on the altar.
We'll just say.
We're draining them into
Uh,
the.
Chalice.
it's
Chalice.
a. Do you have any +1 armor on? You know.
God, this campaign got dark
Uh,
real fucking.
We're in light armor.
+1.
I'm wearing leather armor, so +1.
+1.
We're in
leather armor.
session 3 and we're already committing ritual sacrifice.
Yeah,
Like
plus
it's-
1 leather armor.
We're not
Plus
in a
1 leather
moral
armor?
high
Yep.
spot.
I mean, I don't hate it, but I'm still worried that it's cursed. It's +1 leather armor is what you discovered.
We should probably pick their brains before we kill them.
Oh, we should totally do that.
And we'll say advantage on history checks for dwarves. Dwarven literature on Avathor. Very specific. Gives you advantage on that.
Fuck it, I'm gonna don this armor.
Sure. Nothing seems to. You don't feel.
I don't die.
And now,
You don't feel anything.
and now you can never fuck.
Your outie turns into an innie. Oh wait, no, you're a female.
Lady elf.
I'm sorry.
Why is that
reversed
funny, Chris?
Oh, sorry. There's nothing wrong with it.
So, all right. What do you? What's going on here?
The dwarves are on their way down.
It will take you. I will say it will take an attunement slot to attune to it. If you want to attune for, well, no, you wouldn't need to attune for that. You know, it'll take you like a bit to put the armor on though. More than as the dwarves are coming down here, you're like changing. Because it's gonna take you a bit to take your stuff off and get back on.
So we're all in the same room now?
You're all in the same room, yes.
Okay, so we all are conversing and saying that I think we need
Did
to,
I bring the dwarves here?
Well, the dwarves are coming.
Andrew,
I
can you
think-
take a timeout and help me with the support on the program here? I'm gonna just do another print while this is going.
Do you not auto support?
I don't.
I
I
can
don't know how the
I can
program
show you how
works.
to do it. I'm assuming it's Chitu box.
It is. Yeah, it's very easy.
Is there a thing?
Yeah. So.
Is there anything you want to discuss before these dwarves get there?
yeah, I was just going to make sure everyone, like, because
support settings,
everyone's, if we're going to kill them, then everyone needs to
Right, so
contribute.
talk to them and keep them, like, pick
I
their
could
brains.
distract them.
Just talk to them, pick their brains. If they know anything, because I'm still putting my new armor on. So if I'm not armored, I can't fight. And out of the group, in
So-
this adventure so far, I deal the most damage.
So I'm going to tell everyone, like, listen, I want to talk to them, see if they know anything about this room or anything that is in it, and then we kill them.
You say the
And
word.
while I'm talking to them, that's when you're putting your armor on.
Yes,
and,
you say the word hobgoblin, I'm gonna start shooting.
Okay, hobgoblin's the
That's
attack
it.
word. How's
So
that?
whoever, yeah. So once we think we have all
doesn't
the,
matter to me.
once we think we have all the information, when somebody in our group says the word hobgoblin, I'm just gonna start shooting.
It seems.
Someone's gonna say it by accident.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna have the
hobgoblin!
dwarves be like, "You guys see those hobgoblins?" Like,
So that's why I said somebody from our group,
don't-
not necessarily the
Make sure
dwarves.
you don't put a heavy support on that. You're just gonna have light support.
I've done that 3 times. I've done it like I've been here so often.
So, guys, we were discussing while you were standing there. While the dwarves come down, we need to talk to them and like, get any information they have. And we need to buy time while I change my armor. And when somebody from the group says the words hobgoblin, I'm gonna shoot them. I'm gonna start shooting them.
First, everyone starts to attack.
Yeah, because we'll just get a surprise attack. We didn't have roll initiative. I'm just gonna start shooting. So he gets like hobgoblin. I'm just shooting. Wait for me to get armor on first.
I'm distracting them by asking questions about what they know about the room.
I
So yeah, they're
usually
planning
just
on
use
killing
auto
these
support.
dwarves here, and I'm assuming dumping their blood into this.
I may or may not
I'm all for it.
instigated this. Did we just
I got-
create an
I
evil
got-
campaign?
I gotta honestly say, I didn't think you would spend an hour and a half in this room.
Well, you know, we sent our 2 weakest
Hey,
characters.
we're just
in
gonna
there,
make the
so-
next session easier for you to plan. Half of it'll be the shit you had planned for this session.
Oh yeah, I love
Until
that.
we
I
fuck
love,
this up.
I love when that happens, and it's like, oh man, I don't have to do that. I one time I had to do any planning for 2 sessions one time because I did that. You're just like, what's this? I'm like 1 hour into this deep fucking chair. You're like,
We played Skyrim. Side quests are life.
Yeah.
That's about
You ever run Tomb of Horrors?
I have not. No.
Don't do it. It is the most iconic and one of the worst modules ever.
I've heard it's like you bring 5 backup characters, like you will die. Kind of thing.
Alright, so what are we doing in this room?
It has
Yeah, you
so
gotta
many
go.
insecure-
We brought the guys down.
Go over your game plan here.
Talk-
I'm
don't
talking
think
to
they
them
know
right now. I'm
anything?
asking them.
Well, they're
What?
not there yet.
Oh.
We're gonna talk to them.
Just I don't think
Get
I'm
any
ready for
information
It's
we
a
can.
module you can run with a level 1
It's useful.
character if you have
And
it.
once my armor's all on and we're done asking questions,
Minus
we're
the
gonna
final
murder
boss
them
fight. Like
and pour
everything
their blood
else
into
is
the
just instant kill
chalice
traps.
and see what happens.
I mean, I was planning on murdering him either way, so I mean, it's fine. I mean,
Now we have a reason to murder
But we
them.
gotta extract data first.
Yes.
I like how
And
you
put
say
my armor.
reason, like it's very loose.
Well, I just needed a little
Look,
bit of
I have my
motivation.
signed piece of paper. I give 0 fucks about their life. Like, they are nothing but a monetary. You know what?
And one of them has a sending stone.
I'm just. Well, yeah, we were gonna take that anyway. God, I'm really tempted to just be chaotic evil. Fuck it.
I'm chaotic neutral. I do whatever the fuck I want.
Such a cop out, though. And I say this as someone who's played a long line of chaotic neutral bards,
Mm-hmm.
but mostly as a justification to do whatever I want. But like,
My characters are
maybe I just wanna
chaotic
be a
neutral.
piece of shit person.
My characters are chaotic neutral with a tendency towards evil. But every once in a while they do, you know.
Alright, are they down here or
I have
what?
this thing about hurting children, so.
What?
I'm giving you guys a chance to go over your plan before these dwarves come up and you're talking about killing them in
All right,
their
so
face.
while you're donning your armor, I'm going to move here, and I'm gonna snuff out all of the lights except for these two and these two.
So now you see kind of darker in these corners.
It's enough for to see, but not. And I'm gonna tell Winston and Overlord to get to the darkened sides of the room.
We're gonna talk to him first.
Yeah, we're
But you need to
talking.
buy me time. Put my new armor on.
Yo, he's in the dark area. I'm waiting for them. in
Yeah,
the dark
they're off exploring a different room down the hallway.
They're still on their way here.
I know. But what I'm saying is that they're not in the room.
Right, but we spent most of the time they're coming down here identifying it. So
Right. So I'll snuff out the candles. I'll send these guys here and there, and then I'll greet them.
okay, but I need to be farther away.
So you're gonna talk to him.
Or no, yeah, you hide. Overlord can-
dwarves do have dark vision.
Yeah, so they'll see us. They just want to know what we're doing.
Can anybody make fog?
I can.
Seriously?
Seriously, I picked fog.
I
as
can
one.
hide.
Does that kill?
Did you
does that-
prepare that spell?
Oh wait, did I not pick it?
I don't know how druid spellcasting works.
I do have fog ability.
He has to have it as one of his 5 spells prepared. And if it is, you can cast it. If not, you cannot.
Man, sucks not to be a bard.
Yeah.
That's why I like sorcery.
Literally never played a spellcaster that wasn't a bard. I'm just like, these are the things I own. I want to be able to use all the things that I have access to.
No, he's not one of my 5. It
Because you're
was
a-
gonna be one, but I
You're a
decided
sorcery
not to.
caster. Sorcerers do the same thing. Wizard casters they prepare spells. They do a limited number.
I do have entangle though.
Nah, I just want them to not be able to see you. But entangle will be useful when we.
Well, if he entangles and there's technically things on the ground, I can hide in the entanglement. Because I have mad skills, yo.
Yeah, but we need him to entangle them near the things so that we can. Oh fuck! None of us are strong. This is a problem. Because our other option is to knock them out.
Team left. Guess it's-
We are good at. If all 4 of us
Also,
work
you
together.
cannot ranged attack non-lethal kill someone. It's not a thing.
I have axes and a whip.
You know what you could do though?
And a rapier with
The
proficiency in
right
strength.
lethal
There you
kill
go.
shot could not cause a large amount of blood flow. So there's that. I mean,
There's
if
two.
you
If we can kill them quickly between 2 of them, we should be able to get close to a gallon of blood. I mean, I don't know how many liters are in a gallon, but
We're shitty people.
Mm-hmm.
I can poison spray them.
No, this is fun. Let me put this in here, see what they do.
What?
So this is fun. Let me put this in here, see what they do. See how fucked up they are.
That could taint the blood.
Okay.
Avathor could be pissy with us.
Okay.
Cannot confirm.
Alright.
Alright, so
3 3/4 liters of blood for 1 gallon.
alright, I'm gonna get some more whiskey and then I will greet them at the door. I will bring them over to the chalice. Say, look at this, what I found. We're gonna do 2 things, okay? If the chalice concerns them, Overlord, your job is to cut them off at the door. If they pick up the chalice, we're gonna see what happens. If they try and make a break for it, again, his job is to cut them off at the door. We kill them and drain their blood into the chalice. If anything else happens, we kill them and drain their blood into the chalice.
I see a reoccurring theme.
Mm-hmm.
Right, but we're gonna let them piss something off first.
Okay. So they
I'm still
start.
worried that's a fucking golem.
They start walking up. There you see the older gentleman. He's like, all right. Where is this treasure you are speaking of? I just see kind of.
That's when,
He's
Goes
the
in.
greeter, so.
And peers inside, and he's looking around.
Greeter, we need you.
Judas is the greeter.
Judas.
Judas.
Oh, and our excuse for the lights being dark, the lady's changing.
Oh, there you go.
Because even dark vision, you don't get to see colors and things aren't. You don't get to see fine
it.
Yeah,
I'm
it's only-
officially accepting Judas as my nickname.
Judas.
details.
Judas.
So
Bitches, I got a theme song, so suck it.
that's our cover story, Darren. I don't know if you heard that for why the lights are off.
What's our cover story?
The lady's changing. Because even with dark vision, everything's black and white, and you don't get to see fine details.
It's very-
So
Did you open it today?
So if they because they have dark vision, they can see the light, they can see the torches.
Right.
Why aren't these lit? Well,
Alright, you're greeting them. What are you doing?
Yeah, and they go, and he says, the older gentleman, he's like, alright,
Saw that, huh?
where's the treasure?
So as they come in, I'll bring either one of them on either side of me and endorse and say, follow me, my friends. Found a beautiful, beautiful piece here. All for our benefit.
and
What piece are you referring to?
The chalice, right?
Yeah, I'm referring to the chapter.
and don't forget the
I'm sure you're referring
statue.
to something and not lying to them.
No, I
The
am not
statue-
trying
yeah.
to deceive them.
The statue and all except for one of the
Did
holy
you guys
pieces
leave
are
the
still there.
coasters on
Yeah.
things?
Yes.
Nobody picked it up, so they're all still there. So those would be, except for one that I picked up.
You didn't pick up this.
So, and then I'm gonna put my arm around both of them.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna walk them down
And over to the
chalice,
Okay.
like so.
He goes, it is not stained in blood. He goes, what have you stumbled across here?
You know, I'm not entirely sure, but I'm certain
Goes-
that it's valuable.
He is looking down and goes, for what's worth more than life? Alright.
Perhaps you could tell me. I mean,
What are your thoughts?
you seem to be experts on the artifacts that are grown around here.
He looks at it and he's like, he says, well,
And I never take my arms off their shoulders, by the way.
okay. He goes, to me it seems like this is saying, you know, what's worth more than someone's life. But is this chalice what you were speaking of? It's pretty large. We could probably get a good hefty sum from this. Have you tried moving it yet?
As I don't know if I'm allowed to
Can
do
you
it.
tell me when my armor is on?
How much do you think it weighs?
Yeah, we'll say at this point, yeah, you can.
Then I'm gonna roll history on this. See if I can figure out anything on the chalice or this god or whatever else. I have an advantage. I rolled a 19. Well, I have with the thing on. I have 19. So
Oh, right,
I get
right,
advantage to it to see if
Yeah, what are you trying?
especially
What are you trying to figure out about?
if that phrase comes to play anywhere in anything that may strike a chord to give insight to what it may actually mean. Because I'm still convinced that's a fucking golem holding that thing, and we're gonna take it off, and it's gonna come to life.
Why
and
do
try
you
to beat us.
say such things like that in the presence of?
I know. I agree. Oh, gold's
Yeah,
a good idea.
I love taking ideas of what people say and
I
just
know.
flip
I
it.
am the biggest piece of shit when it comes to that.
And I have
Like,
no bashing weapons, so I'm garbage against it.
With a 19, you would know that Abathor was once a god of gems and of things that involved money and wealth, and eventually it led to corruption and led to greed and taking what you could. Sometimes that meant putting putting yourself above others and pushing people down for getting things that you want based off of just the
seem like
pure
that bad of a guy.
just the pure greed.
No.
A lot of times, the dwarves and people that praise him will be succumbed with greed and will always go towards getting the most money as possible, whether by any means necessary, whether that means killing people, whatnot. They tend not to kill people within their own clan, but things happen when you're obsessed with greed. From what you get from the words, it seems as though it seems within passages that are flooding through your mind that you've never really seen or have just kind of coming to you. It seems to be almost literal in what it is saying, as if, you know, what is your life worth? What is it worth? If you were to put life here, what is it worth? Is almost as if
So
an
it's
exchange
genuinely
of
asking
some
a
kind.
question.
Yeah, it's asking a question almost as if it starts to click in your mind. You watch them put gems down. You saw them disappear, and they looked happy and they liked doing it. It's almost as if this is another,
This is
not another
the
challenge or
reverse side
step,
of
but
the-
it's like a
it's the other side of the same coin. You put money down here, benefits to your life. You put life in here, maybe monetary cost.
maybe
That's my.
maybe that's what you gather.
Obviously, none of you know this because I'm not gonna say it. The dwarves are here.
What a fitting music.
So it begins.
All right, so
Here we
Okay,
go.
so
This is a campaign about a dragon.
I don't like
this,
him.
this is a whole side quest.
we might as well all be like half. We all might as well be Dragonborn at this point.
I might just scrap see what happens after hearing this.
We're like, this shit's getting weird, and I like it.
Go down this path. This is what happens.
All right, so still got my arms around them.
Mm-hmm.
God damn, I'm a shitty person.
you don't have like a poison hand or anything, do you?
Poison.
No, we don't want to poison them. We don't want to contaminate the blood.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Okay.
Hey, you don't have to be the first to act. All you have to do is say the word.
Oh,
That's
all
right,
Then I
There's
get a
a word.
surprise attack.
We're all behind you guys, technically.
Yeah.
I
They
am
don't
going
see us.
to. Yeah, but you don't have sneak attack.
No, but I.
No, but he gets advantage of that.
I would get advantage on the attack with
Well,
bonuses
see.
anyway.
I'm going to, as I've got my arms around them, looking in here, and I draw them in. You know,
Or you could ask one of them to pick it up. Because the one did refer to you could take it for money. You could just let him oh yeah,
Wait,
why
how
don't you
mu-
guys grab that? and-
Why don't you see how much that weighs? What do you think that weighs? Pick
I
it up.
love the music around you with your self-conflicting inner thoughts. Do you want to?
I'm the devil on the shoulder. I'm like,
well,
what
my
is it?
debate, because I know what I'm going to do if I'm
Why
not
don't you
going to
see
have
if-
them pick it up.
Why don't you see if one of them can pick it up first? If they refuse to pick
The
it up,
last thing
we'll
he
just
asked you
kill them.
was, how have you tried moving it? That was the last thing that was said.
You know, I haven't, But that was for a very specific reason, because we agreed that we would share everything that we found. And, well, this was the greatest treasure that we found so far, and I thought it would be improper for us to pick it up
For a
and take it without
non-dwarf to
you
pick up a
being
dwarven
here.
treasure.
You hear a boisterous laugh, and he goes, all right, a man of his word. I like that. That is very trustworthy. A man of his word. What is
I always
one
try to
without
be
his
honest.
word?
That's right.
And
I mean, to be
you
honest,
asked
we
him
have
to see if he
Ligo,
could pick
so-
it. You asked him to try and pick it up. Is that what he said?
I didn't, but I will.
He's
It's
implying that
Wyatt.
he wants
It's
to pick
Wyatt.
it up.
Why don't you, as the one who began the excavation on this site, why don't you be the one to pick it up?
Yeah. He'll try and. He'll try and. A little bit. He goes and tries to hoist it, but it's not budging. As he's going to move it.
Well, that's
And he's like, oh, this shouldn't be that heavy. Not sure. It's not budging for him.
okay. Well, there you go.
Maybe the
It's
other one
time.
should try.
Well, why don't we all work together? And I'll wait for them both to put their hands on it, but I'll still keep my arms around them.
Okay.
Like, I'm here for moral support, but I'm not actually touching the motherfucker.
Yeah, and I guess they'll both try. Ooh. Well, one's a 5. Oh no.
It seems less.
Wow.
Well, it's better, but
You
not
see
as-
them both, and the old man looks a little bit more tired as he's pushing with all of their might, and they're
She might need to help them a little bit.
pushing or moving.
I think it's time.
Let me look at a thing real quick.
I mean, if he says a thing, we all attack at the same time. We all get.
What was the word? Oh shit.
Okay.
Hobgoblin. Is that what it was?
Yeah.
It's not a problem.
Just don't critically miss.
Well,
I can't
He's
even attack the
standing
fuck-
right next to him with his arms around him.
Well, I mean,
so I've got
if we
my-
have advantage,
I've
we
got
do
my
2
arms
ones
around
to
them.
critically miss.
You would. It'd
And
be
I-
very unlikely. Possible. Very unlikely.
I've got my arms around them and I go, all right, let's try this one more time. Come on, guy. Come on, you two. Even a hobgoblin could lift this. And when I do that, I turn and wink and give you inspiration.
I'm going. To,
Oh, I'm not done.
Oh boy.
They're gonna try and lift
As
it.
I've got my arm on the back of her neck, I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, and he goes, just like hobgoblins, and you see.
We should probably have a kill command on this action.
Like a cancel?
Yeah.
Do we want to retcon that real quick?
Oh, that's like, yeah, you can work on it.
Do we have? We need a hobgoblin is fuck him up. We need something to cancel. Let's not fuck him up thing.
Goose.
Yeah, but how can you work that into?
No,
his-
I
No.
know. Yeah.
My
Mushrooms.
You could
Look at those
just
mushrooms.
say hobgoblins again.
Victory.
Yeah.
See, hobgoblin-
Second hobgoblining, we'll cancel.
So
you see, as he goes, they're just like hobgoblins. You see a purple Eldritch Blast. Just
Oh right, I did kind of
catapult
fucking
right
murder.
on the neck, and because you're touching him, it's just an instant. And you see his head go. just
Oh no, I'm
face-
doing it to her.
You see her head. They're both men.
Oh,
You
Oh, I
see-
thought there was one more.
no, one's old and one's younger.
Oh, okay.
You see his head just face planting on the ground, and the other one's like, the older man is just like holding, trying to push this thing up. As what happens?
So that's at 19, 21, 23, 28 to hit.
Fucking awful.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your damage. Which one are you aiming for?
Firebolt.
Who?
The one that. This
Didn't
one-
get smacked to the ground?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going with ice knife.
Okay. Who?
I don't. I'm just
I
picking
got
a random.
the-
18, so I
that
got
one.
a 24.
That one.
No, because you're close enough
Oh yeah, I'm going for this guy right here.
Because he won't be at disadvantage for a range attack, right?
No, he's.
I got
Close
24 to hit.
Yeah, everyone can roll their damage. Go ahead and give me a roll, Chris.
And
first.
damage is the dice plus our modifier.
Do you want the
What's
damage
the
from the
damage?
other
Is it
class?
10?
My hit damage
Is anyone holding a
Am I rolling a d20?
holy symbol that's
I am.
casting a spell?
I'm not casting a spell, but I'm the only one with
No,
holy
I don't
symbols.
use holy symbols.
Okay.
Well, no, the holy symbols that we put down on the
The holy
thing.
symbols that you put down.
I'm
on
the
thing.
only one who
Oh,
picked one
no.
up.
No. Okay.
I picked
I
up
hit for
Did you?
9.
I picked up all the ones.
Oh,
Then
yeah,
just put them
he's-
on the-
Yeah, I didn't pick
just
anyone on that.
You say
I put-
I just rolled a 20.
Yeah, that'll hit. Natural 20.
This just says 20. I don't know what natural 20 is.
Natural 20
Was
is
it
your
20 on
So
the
you're gonna
die?
double.
20.
You're gonna double natural 20.
Can
20.
spells crit?
Yeah.
You're technically no spells don't
So-
technically crit, but
I had
That's such a dumb fucking rule.
I'm
Allie
pretty
had
sure
a
spells don't technically
14
crit.
damage.
I don't think they do. They should. It's fucking. They should if they're a fucking attack roll spell.
I definitely had a hit. I only had
It's
14
not
damage.
How do you have 14 damage available to you at this point?
Yeah, wait, what the fuck did you just roll?
Yeah, what the fuck did you do?
8? But I have a 6.
What?
No, you know what? It's a spell attack. It's not a save. So yeah, you can go ahead and roll double your dice. Yeah, what did you roll?
So roll your attack
An
die or your
8?
damage die.
An 8
This
plus
one.
what?
No,
Nice.
what's your
No,
damage
plus
on
spells
ice?
don't get
Nice.
bonuses.
Oh, well.
Yeah, you have a plus 6 to hit, not a plus 6 to your damage. Your dice is the total damage.
I
Yes.
get to add my
Unless you're a
dexterity to it.
warlock, you don't get plus.
You don't get your charisma bonus to your
Yeah,
hit.
which
Oh, it's a
what-
10.
I get it added.
So
to it.
yeah, roll a
fuck
d10
do I wish I
and,
could.
Alright, so I'm
and
in.
roll it twice.
This one
Oh,
twice?
wait.
Yeah,
It's supposed to be.
That's
What's damage?
And then take the higher of the
So
two.
is it one? You
No.
said 1d8. You
No,
roll a
Adam
d8.
beat
Oh, I didn't
it.
roll a d8.
Five, so 13.
13.
8 plus
13.
8 plus
8
5 is
plus
13. Yeah,
I also hit
13
I hit for
damage.
13.
15 damage.
I hit
That-
this guy for 13.
Yeah, that guy's knocked out.
Really gotta roll a d8?
That's not a D8. A D8 is
This one.
This one.
Yeah.
4.
Yeah, and you cast Ice Knife.
No, I catch Fireball.
Fireball. So you see an
I get
arrow.
Ice Knife.
You see an arrow going. The older gentleman is holding up. You see it poke through his ribs, shooting through his entire body. You see the other fireball just blast off and incinerate the rest of his body as he like slowly falls to the ground, charred and burned. You see the other one to the right gets Eldritch Blast to the face and pushes him to the ground as he gets hit with an ice knife through like his eyeball or some fucking
A pelvic thrust to the
pelvic
eyeball.
thrust to the eyeball.
Purple.
And you see, as the ice hits him, it kind of permeates through his veins as it goes through, and it meshes with the Eldritch Blast, as they've just been absolutely.
I don't know what we did, but it was fucking cool.
Quick, pick him up. We need to pour
With
the
our
blood
powers
into the chalice.
combined, we are Captain Murder.
Quick, we need to pour their
So-
blood into the.
So are they
so-
both dead?
Yeah.
Alright, so we should probably do this together because we all suck at this.
Yes.
So I will help Indriel,
In real.
Inrail, and Winston and Overlord. You lift the other one, and
I'm still back here. I'm just chilling back here.
go help
We
Winston
need
lift
to
the other
pour their
one.
blood into the
We are on a
chalice before it
clock, Mr. Bernie McBurnface.
Alright, I'm
Yeah.
coming over.
runs out. Yeah, because we have a limited
One guy's
time.
gushing
other
blood
side.
out of
Yeah.
his abdomen.
So we're just gonna
Yeah.
lift that guy and pour him in first.
Yeah.
Pour him in.
Yeah. Do you just like drop him in, or do you like? You
No,
just,
you
you
just
just dump
float.
his body in there.
It's only a
What's
gallon,
the
so that wouldn't
what's
really...
the other one look like? Like, are they bleeding profusely? Or-
No.
Okay, so we're gonna just hold him, the abdomen over the
So it
thing,
fills up the
and like
yeah.
lay it down
So
until
gruesome,
he's
yeah.
fucked.
It's gonna take almost both of them to completely fill. I did the math.
Yeah, well, yeah. I did the math. I was like, they got 2 dwarves. I mean, fuck. It's all good.
You gave us 2 dwarves.
did.
They're little people. They don't
I
have
gave you all the
a lot
tools
of-
necessary to complete a ritual.
This ritual that you
Just gonna
were
point out
entirely
that-
certain was gonna happen when you gave us the tools.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna point out that my blood is also involved in this,
It is,
if
yeah.
that matters.
It's a very small amount comparatively to what's
But
inside of it.
Just
but
saying that if
It is-
we don't know what effect this is gonna have.
Activates, kills everything.
I know, right? It's gonna activate. I've actually donated part of my life force to this cause,
Yeah.
and I have this information in
I'm
my head.
also
that nobody
gonna
else does.
donate because I was intending to do that anyway.
I mean,
Just
I
go
have
like-
sharpie things, so.
Yeah, I have a dagger and a rapier, so I will.
Yeah.
Holy fuck!
I'm not going to donate.
I'm just gonna like quick slash on the forearm and
A little
drizzle a little bit. in
Yeah,
there.
so,
Whoa,
so
you
for,
know,
like,
whoa,
for like
whoa.
the next 10 minutes, you guys are like
Just pouring
Fucking cutting each
blood
other.
into this chalice. As blood is entering the chalice, you see it start to glow a red, and as more blood enters, it starts to glow brighter and brighter and brighter till the whole light is almost filling the whole entire chamber, brighter than what the candles are producing at this point.
This is the perfect music for this.
And it is, as the light gets brighter and brighter, you hear a voice bellow in the chamber, and it's like,
Thank you for your sacrifice.
as all of the blood starts to
Found the key from Aladdin.
come out. It's like the one Puma thing from Aladdin.
Jesus Christ! How many Aladdin references has this campaign had already?
Good.
My Cave of Wonder, by the way.
And you see all the blood just start to drain from it. From it just starts sinking and draining.
Is that just from the first guy?
No, that's both of them.
Okay, so
Both
we did
of
get
them.
a one.
Yeah, both
Yeah,
of them.
both.
What do you guys do with the bodies? They just
Toss them aside.
Okay, can we set it inside?
Hey,
the-
you
you put it
have
on the altar?
like
Whatever you
a
want.
free.
I'm gonna
I'm
take
just
my.
asking you.
I'm gonna take my hand axe. And
What
I'm gonna
about-
chop the guy. I'm gonna chop like his hand off and put it into the
Oh
thing.
gosh, okay.
You have a free fire spell, right?
I have all the fire spells.
Yeah, but you have a fire cantrip, right? Like you have a cantrip that you can cast that deals fire damage, burny things, right?
I do.
I can firebolt pretty much all the time.
Yeah, it's a
It's a
cantrip.
cantrip.
Okay. Cast that about 45 times on each of those corpses.
Okay. As he's telling me to do that, I'm gonna chop one of their hands off and I'm gonna put the hand into the chalice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, before you do that, let's see what happens with this shit.
Yeah, you just boom, hand goes in there. It doesn't
Because-
matter if it's gone anywhere. I was just wondering what you're doing with the bodies. Just purely wondering.
All right. Well,
I gotta start quick.
Let's defile these corpses, team.
Yeah. As the blood drains from it, you look around, and nothing's really happened yet. It's been a minute or two, and you hear a ting 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 over on the altar.
I'm gonna look at the altar. We're both
yeah.
I think we
Also
all
gonna look at the
all
altar.
look at the altar.
And as
probably.
you all snap and look at the altar, you see a single golden ring that is plopped down on the altar. You see it's laced in rubies, and it's sitting there on the altar.
I'm running over there and taking
Stop.
it.
Stop.
You fucking do.
Stop.
Let him identify it.
I'm going to walk up to the altar and take 10 minutes to cast Identify on
you don't
the
have
ring.
a blink, so you can't play that
Yeah.
play.
You would know
You don't know
that
me.
as you cast Identify on this ring, it is a ring of greed. It's not an actual item in D&D Beyond. It requires attunement. The user gets advantage on selling and buying precious metals and gems. Their lust for valuable items increases tenfold. Stealing gems possible. You also have advantage on persuading people if it involves money and gems. It is a ring of pure greed.
Do you tell us? this
I'm going
information?
to share this information with them
I'm going to say that I'm
and
not.
explain that I should probably be the one to take this.
I'm
However,
gonna grab it and put it on my finger.
Were you even over there? You weren't even over there.
You're all right there.
Yeah, we all went to the altar.
you know what?
Hey, if you want it, if everyone's gonna stop him, they can try and stop him.
I'm gonna stop me.
I'm gonna
As
stop
he tries
him.
to go for it, I'm going to elbow him in the stomach.
Yeah, I'm also gonna
Okay,
like
so
grab his hand.
you're gonna have to roll an attack, and I don't know if that's gonna stop him from doing it. We'll see how much. And
I'm
you,
I'm trying to beat him to it, but not put it on. I'm just gonna try
okay,
to take
and
it.
then make a.
I mean, I'm
make
literally
opposed
like this over the
athletics
motherfucker.
checks. Athletics or acrobatics,
What are
whatever
we
is your
gonna do?
highest suit.
I'm trying to steal it. He's trying to hurt you. To stop
I'm
it.
not trying to hurt you. I'm just.
Trying to get in the way.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Athletics or what? Acrobatics?
Yeah, whichever one's your highest.
I'll take a 12.
Okay. What did you?
I'll take a 24.
I rolled
Damn
a
it.
12,
Yeah,
but I don't know what
you,
my modifier
What
is.
did you roll?
I rolled a 12, but I
I think your AC is
can't find
only
my fucking
12. So I think, or is it 14?
I got a +4, but I only rolled.
Yeah, your AC.
No, your AC is a 14. So is your modifier above a 2 to hit?
Where
Probably.
is the modifier on here?
For what?
For an attack roll?
Depends what you're hitting with.
It's just, you're doing a
That's my
strength check.
elbow, so it's probably. Oh, then I miss.
You do miss.
Because I have a -1 to strength.
There you go. So he goes and tries to elbow him, but you got tiny little elbows, and you kind of miss
You
him.
missed, and I
it-
snatched the ring before he has it, and then I'm going to hand the ring to you.
Oh.
I'm not interested in it because
Why would you want me to put it on?
As
Because
he
he
hands the ring to you and
talks
look
to
at it, you
everybody.
can see.
he's the
it-
one
well,
who's
it
he's the
has
voice of the
ruby
party.
gems that are
It
the
makes
same
more sense to
color
him
of rich blood. You
advantage
can
to
see
persuasion.
what looks like veins.
Do you take the ring from me as I
pouring
offer?
Yeah,
to
I'm
you?
gonna
and
take it.
around it. It has like a glass,
Makes more sense
like a
for him to
glossy
have
look
it.
to it, as if it's
He's
like
the one who's
almost.
always
It
gathering
looks as if
everybody
it's
and
wet
trying-
blood on there.
This disadvantage when you're trying to sell your stuff, he gets better prices on it. Which has,
I can
because,
sell it.
yes, but he's the one who talks to everybody. So he
He's
already
also
has good things
severely
on him.
crippled with greed.
I have not put the
He
ring on.
already is.
Yeah, but
I
it's
have not
tenfold
put-
higher. It's like to a point of it being a major fault to his character.
Might already be a major fault.
Yeah.
It's okay. I will just
Where
start stealing
is
his
there
shit.
not a just like add?
It's true. It's just wonders how long until
Other,
the greed
other
is
thing?
overwhelming.
Then he'll just be taking things.
It's okay. Then we just kill him.
Well,
I am not afraid to party. with
Fucking
him.
load.
What are you looking for?
Oh, I was gonna add it in as a custom item,
Oh,
but it's not loading.
I can do that. I can do that right here. Sure.
If he gets too greedy and too annoying, we just kill him and
Oh, fuck.
take the ring from him and
Close the
sell the ring.
Let's go both of them and just have the campaign.
But you
can't
have
kill
in your
me.
other possessions a lock of hair.
Lock of hair.
It's my like.
Is that your
Thing.
lover's hair?
It is. A former lover's hair.
I have a broken blade from somebody from an adversary I killed. I'm gonna search the. Oh, we never burned the bodies, didn't we?
we burned the bodies, yeah. I
It's-
fireballed
it's-
the shit out of them.
Oh, did anybody grab the other?
I'm gonna have to make a custom item and then give it to you so you can tune it and stuff. So
Okay.
I'll do it. I'll do it tonight.
Okay.
Can we retcon that we took the sending stone before we burned the bodies? Because that was something we all talked about when we were definitely.
Sure.
That would seem like.
I
a
was
bigger thing
wondering,
on my part.
but you guys
Yeah.
burned them. I was like, okay.
It's a stone.
Yeah, actually,
We should
it's
probably pull it off
it's a magical stone. The bodies
Yeah.
are
It probably
fully
wouldn't
charred and
work.
burned there, and you see
I'm gonna pick up the sending stone.
a nice stone just chilling in the burned.
I will pick it up, and I'm gonna hand that to you as a consolation prize. It's unto itself is very valuable.
You should not have the thing that makes people better at talking to people.
Why?
Because I'm really fucking good at talking to people. And this makes me better at talking to people.
And now you have this. and he has the other.
Specifically
You
with
go
in
into the
regards
voice
to
in his
money.
head, you just sit there and talk into it.
Like, here's how this ring works.
Does
Well, it doesn't work with
Does the
currency.
sending stone
It works with
communicate
gems
all the time?
and metals.
yes, but all of our currency is made of valuable metals.
Gold is metal.
That's true.
Does the
And-
sending stone communicate at all times?
No, you have to act.
You have to activate.
It's
it.
like it's like a walkie-talkie.
I didn't know if it was always communicating with.
It's
No, you
always
can't hear
listening.
my hot bang
No.
sessions.
It's always
That's
listening.
what I was wondering.
Of
this
which there
Scotch?
are often many.
Yeah, it's our back.
It's always listening. So if you activate yours, it'll send to his. So if he's like sneaking around and you go, "Fuck you!" From a mile
Yeah, we're
away,
totally gonna do that all the time.
He's gonna be like sneaking and all of a
Hey,
sudden.
Overlord, go fuck yourself. See you tomorrow, buddy.
All right, I got you.
So yeah, it's like a walkie-talkie, but you don't turn them on.
Gotcha. I didn't know if it was always active, so I always hear what
No.
he's saying.
If he wants you to hear him, then you will hear him.
Yeah, you have to activate it. Or else the drawers would have known your whole entire plan the entire time.
Yeah.
They wouldn't have come down.
Just checking. Just checking.
No, they would have come down. They're greedy little fucks.
They were.
They were, but
Now they're dead little fucks.
they are dead little fucks.
Okay, well,
So
I'm gonna
that's-
start.
that's-
I'm gonna start walking back towards the staircase.
Yeah, I think I'm done down here.
Okay. Yeah, as you guys start walking out of the staircase, or walking back, you guys are walking back. And as you're walking by, you get surprise attack by 2 skeletons. And this guy's going to come up here.
Fucking knew they were pieces of
What the
shit.
fuck's that skeleton? He was pieces. He wasn't even a full skeleton.
Reanimated.
So
It's
3?
3 skeletons. That's not that many.
This guy wasn't even a full skeleton. These guys I can
He's not.
understand.
It's almost as if something magical
Like,
happened.
the other guy, come on now. I checked him for magic
He
abilities.
did. He did.
And he didn't. And I checked the other 2 guys, so yes. That other skeleton should not be around.
He's around because magic is
yeah.
magic
You're
is-
cheating.
magic is very prevalent
You're
in the
cheating
world.
as a DM.
As a DM, I'm cheating with 3 skeletons. You'll be fine.
Yeah,
But it's
2
flavor.
would have been alright. I would have accepted it. 3 is unacceptable.
14 is easy.
Yeah, it is. I gotta go to the combat.
Sure.
I'm next to no help. I want you to be aware of this.
You have a bow?
Yes. They take half
Do
damage
both
to
stuff.
piercing and slashing.
They do.
I do.
We're getting all these firebolts going.
You'll be fine.
And
What's
I
happening?
have hand axes, which are slashing, and I have a rapier, which
Are we
is
getting attacked?
piercing,
You-
and
alright.
I have a whip.
Chris's.
Was he attacked
Why does
by?
everyone roll initiative for me real quick so I can?
What are we doing?
Roll
Roll
initiative.
initiative for me.
Add your dexterity. Right? Initiative is dexterity
Yes.
modifier.
Mm-hmm.
20.
18.
6.
17. Let's
oh, your
go,
character's not
baby.
in D&D Beyond. That's bad. You'll beat this game.
Yeah, he's
what'd,
not.
What'd you roll?
18.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he will have one for the
What'd
next
you
session.
roll?
6.
6.
Assuming somebody reminds me.
And
Who
Johnston.
did it?
What Johnston roll?
17, baby.
17. Nice.
Finally did a non-fuck up initiative roll.
Okay.
It felt
So,
good. Now I'm gonna miss my first
You
3 attacks.
get 2 those. 1 hits you, 1 does not. Because the 9 will not hit you. Well, it has advantage though. Doesn't it? That's
Who,
interesting.
who are we attacking?
There's the
doesn't
skeletons that were in the rooms.
Overlord was
Oh,
attacked
yeah,
by
when
yeah,
they reanimated.
because we did magic stuffs and
Some skeletons did that. You are going to get hit with 7 piercing damages. As you guys see, this guy's not all the way up there yet, but you guys see as he's walking by, he's like, doo doo doo.
was that because he was like half a fucking torso?
A sword fucking
No, he's
goes.
a full skeleton now.
It was a full skeleton that was there, but it was disassembled. The sword comes flying through. Another one comes slashing down. You see one misses him, but one pierces him in the side. And first up will be you. Go ahead. What would you like to do? Is you
I'm
see
almost
one of
dead,
the
by the way.
skeletons come in, and he's like, they're like halfway out the door.
Do you have anything that doesn't do piercing damage?
I have a whip.
That does. What the? Is that blood damage?
It's gotta be bludgeoning.
If anyone wants
Uh,
to heal me, that'd be great.
Fuck you.
Why?
Because it doesn't. And 3.5 it specifically said non-lethal damage. It does not say that.
It doesn't.
I need to put 9 nails into my whip.
Should, yeah, that'd be really cool. Zeus, what are you doing with your
We
I'm,
can make that a
attack?
thing.
I'm going to use my whip to try and attack them, I guess. I mean, I don't know if I can Indiana Jones their spine or something and pull them apart. I don't know if that's a thing. I don't know how this works.
Pick
So
it up.
it is.
Yeah.
Your whip is slashing damage,
Oh, it's slashing damage.
and you have the reach property, so you can reach, I think, 5 feet past your
So 10 foot.
10 feet radius.
Then I'm just, since it's slashing damage, I'm just gonna use my bow because it's gonna do more damage. 'Cause I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
there's only
that-
1d4 slashing damage. Yeah,
If it was bludgeoning, it might be worth it.
but it's slashing. You're not gonna reach.
So I'm going to shoot at one of the skeletons with the bow.
Yeah. It'll be
Half damage.
half cover because they're halfway through the door here.
Okay.
Through here, but yes.
I don't think it's gonna matter. 'Cause I rolled a 14, plus 5 is 19, plus 2 for proficiency is 21, plus 2 for my ability is a 23.
Yeah, that'll hit.
I hate you.
Yeah, that'll hit.
For 5 plus 5 is 10 damage, so 5 damage.
5 damage. Okay.
So 10 damage minus their whatever you decide it's the.
Yeah.
I rolled for 10 damage.
Yes. It looks like I did the full amount of damage. It looks
It's piercing damage.
No, it's bludgeoning damage.
An arrow is bludgeoning damage?
No, they're only resistant to bludgeoning damage.
Oh, they're
And they're vulnerable. They're vulnerable to bludgeoning. They're only immune to poison damage.
Okay, so they changed it.
Yes.
Because it used to be that they had halved damage to slashing and piercing because they were skeletons.
Yeah.
So I guess it's sweet. I do full damage. That's awesome.
So, anything else?
Don't lose stuff.
I'm going. Yeah, actually. I'm going to use my action surge ability to take
You
an
guys wanna go next week?
additional
I was gonna make
action
that suggestion.
They'll
Okay.
to
Yeah.
shoot
be in
again.
Miami, so
We should go.
Okay.
And I rolled a 17 plus 9 is a 26.
Yeah, that'll hit. How do you want to kill it?
I'm going to
Yeah,
shoot
you have enough modifiers.
right in the head.
did you damage it for 26?
No, that's
No.
my attack
Okay,
roll.
I was like, what fucking crack level 2 damage are you doing?
It's a die 8 plus 5 is my damage.
God, I hate you.
I'm aiming for the head, dude. I'm trying to take this thing's fucking head off.
Yeah. You hit the head and you see it go, boom, goes
Got
flying
your back,
off.
man. I can't
Got
heal
one
you.
of them.
I can't heal you, but I can
Next
reduce the
up
damage you take.
is Sir Winston.
Winston. I'm just gonna throw my
I
ice
was a
knife at him.
17. How good did you guys fucking do? Jesus
I
Christ.
had a
Well,
20.
you rolled
He had an
you got
18.
an 18.
God damn
Yeah,
it.
I fucked up.
And technically
I rolled.
the what's it
I
called?
took a lot of damage.
Oh, all the skeletons rolled better than me. I know.
No. You have a higher dexterity, so you go before the skeleton. Technically.
Oh, yay.
What are you doing there, Winston?
I'm gonna throw my ice knife at him. What do I do? I do
You gotta
a-
roll an attack.
Try 20.
A 20?
Mhm.
Okay.
Do you have a line of sight?
Do you?
Well, we were all moving
No.
towards the exit, so we would have went over here somewhere.
Yeah. It's got half cover, so it's got a +2. That's 18.
Who's got +2?
The roll,
The skeleton. The skeleton guy.
You'll just tell
roll
me.
that.
Huh. Okay, 3.
No.
No, that's a 3 plus your proficiency is 2 is 5 plus what you're casting.
Where do you see proficiency?
Your
Proficiency is there.
proficiency
But
bonus.
so if you go to
okay.
your spells and you go to ice knife, I'll tell you it's +5.
So whenever you roll +5, so you rolled an 8.
Okay, so
So you have
okay,
8.
so 8. 8 damage.
No,
No,
8 to
eight.
hit.
8 to hit.
That is
Yeah, you
not-
rolled a die 20 to see if you got past their armor, see
Oh,
if you
okay.
got close enough to hit
So I'm
them.
not even gonna hit him.
No, you did not have it.
Okay. So I gotta.
You see an ice knife flying between Overlord and the fucking zombie.
You eat the skeleton that I killed already.
Yeah.
And now Judas goes.
Judas.
What would you like to do?
So apparently I'm a melee caster now.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna move up to here,
Gotcha.
and I'm gonna put my hand right on his rib cage, and
Hey, everybody.
Well, let's say you still have to roll for an attack to put
Oh,
your
yeah,
hand
yeah.
on his ribcage.
yeah, but that's apparently what I do now,
Okay.
cause that's been.
That's his
I was just like,
signature.
I'm gonna touch you,
It just
and then I'm
first
gonna
thing.
fucking snap your bones. Apparently.
Might as well.
What do we got? 23 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit. Just like if you have your hand on someone, in case I'll just blast. It should hit them. Like it's
should.
touching them.
7 damage. 7
damage.
force damage.
7 force damage. Yeah, you see the skeleton. It's like part of its rib cage gets blown out by the Eldritch blast. It's looking pretty hurt as it's standing up there. That skeleton's dead. Anything else for your turn?
I don't think healing word can be cast as a free action. Oh, it can be cast as a bonus action.
Oh, there you go.
You're within range, so you could do
Yeah.
touchdowns.
How do you get
Well,
bonus
no,
action?
I have healing
You
word.
have-
You have one.
So
You have a move action, a bonus action, and an action.
I
Oh,
have
I
healing
didn't
word.
know
So
that.
I
I
would've
kept
actually-
healing word
yeah.
specifically for the range thing. You, sir.
What's your healing word?
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck you.
Fucking quit dying. And you will get. Oh fuck! I actually
Squishy
need a
healer.
fucking die for
Squishy as
this.
wizard.
So yeah, you have a
I
move action,
rarely took any
an
damage,
action,
except for
bonus
the
action,
time
and a
someone
reaction
decided to punch
action.
me in the face.
Uh-huh.
Is the only
That's your
time I
turn.
took damage.
I have an
True. It
ability
seemed
to give
justified
myself
in the
an
moment.
extra
It
action.
wasn't justified.
So I have
He
a
should
bonus.
not have
I have
been
an
in the
action.
temple to begin
I get a
with.
second. I use a bonus
God,
action.
you
to
He pushes
activate
so
that.
hard to fucking
So
get
now I
out.
have a second.
No,
So I go.
it's
I have
bullshit.
move action, which can happen
Oh,
anytime,
there
and
you
you
go.
can split it. You can move 5, do your thing, then move 5 more. So I take an action, a shot. I use
You're
a
gonna
bonus
get,
action
9
to
hit
get a
points.
second
Wow, that's
action.
effective.
Shot again, then I have a reaction if
Well,
something's
I mean,
happening.
it's 4 plus my
like, you have a
spellcasting
spell you can
modifier, which
activate or
is
something.
5.
I don't have any
think.
reactions
Oh, it might be
except for
3.
I have super high dexterity, so I can
Right.
try to dodge.
Yeah, it's
Um,
it's not 9. It's 7.
I
Yeah,
was like, that's a good.
because it's
chunk of life.
I was counting my proficiency because I was thinking of
Oh, yeah.
my spell attack bonus.
So that's how every turn.
You see the other skeleton, since you blast it
Order
and have
doesn't
your
really
hand
matter.
on it,
Yeah.
it's going to swing its short sword at you.
Yeah, that seems reasonable.
21 to hit.
That I don't even need to look up that hits.
Rolled really well. 6 bludgeoning damage as it is taking this blunt sword and just hacking at you.
You're gonna take 6 damage.
Overlord.
Ooh.
What's your turn?
You have 5 left.
There's 2 skeletons on the board, right?
Yeah, they're still squishy at level 2.
Yeah, but you only know about
Still
the one,
squishy.
which are facing it, which is what attacking you. The other one in the other room hasn't moved.
The other one hasn't come to the door yet.
It doesn't have its turn yet, though.
Okay.
But I gotta heal Overlord because like we're the healers of the group,
I
but
will-
we have shitty healing. So like
I
between
will
us, we're
turn
a healer.
and
Mm-hmm.
So you say that. I can heal myself once a day, 1d10 plus my level.
You're the best healer in the group for you.
It's with that relentless endurance, isn't it? Something like that.
so good.
Or
It's
second
the
wind.
second wind, yeah.
Yeah, I learned how good fucking warriors are or
Very good.
fighters are
Very good.
playing Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah.
Like I'm just like, she's so like
I will
'cause
turn
I was
and
controlling
firebolt the last
NPC and I'm like, she's
skull-
really fucking
skeleton that's attacking Judas here.
Yeah. Judas.
Now I need. Can you
So I got-
import custom
Plus whatever.
pictures for the profile pictures?
13,
Oh, we're totally getting a picture of Chris Jericho.
13
now.
to 5.
100% replacing the
13
bard
hit.
picture.
13
With,
hit, 5 damage.
13 just hits.
And yeah, it wouldn't have half coverage to him.
Yeah, no, I know. 13 would just hit.
And then 5 damage.
5 damage. It is barely hanging on with a thread as you see its bones start to cinder, and some of them turn to ash, but it's still holding its form just barely.
It's disappointing.
Anything else for your turn?
I will cast a mage armor.
As long as it's not as long as it's a cantrip, you can't cast 2 spells in one turn. You can cast a cantrip and a spell.
I only cast a cantrip. I didn't cast a spell yet.
Oh, okay. You're good.
Can you cast 2 cantrips?
Can I cast a spell?
Yeah, I believe you can cast 2 cantrips.
You just can't cast 2 spells. So
You
a
just can't
cantrip and a
cast-
spell, 2 cantrips.
Well, I can cast. What do you think I should do? Cast a spell or cast 2 cantrips?
to do what?
I mean, I could either probably kill it or cast a. What's your health at?
Fucking 5.
I will
I
cast.
healed you, not me.
I will cast a mage armor.
Don't do that.
It's only
No.
on yourself.
It
No.
is only
Mage
major.
armor is self.
Yeah,
Action only.
major armor
You touch a
itself.
willing creature who isn't wearing armor. And,
Oh, you can touch a creature?
Yeah, you touch a
Alright,
willing
cool.
creature who isn't wearing armor. A protected mage force.
He's wearing armor.
Oh,
Wizards don't wear armor, that's why it works for
All right,
them.
I thought that was only for other people. Like that's
No.
why I had it.
No, you can touch yourself.
No, just fucking kill the thing.
Yeah, because remember, we don't know the other one is there.
All right, I will do.
Nobody has rolled a perception check on it for the.
I thought I was gonna protect him from dying. That's what
No.
mage armor's for.
Mage armor gives you more AC, so it's harder to hit you.
I will do ice knife.
You're stealing your move.
Mm-hmm.
Where's my
What the fuck does Ice Knife do?
What do you need?
I don't know.
Like, everybody's using it, and I'm like, well, maybe I should get
I
druid
get a
spells.
20.
It's
6 ice knife.
You make an ice out of knife, or a knife out of
And-
ice. And
Does it do
I'll
like
thrust
6
it in.
damage.
Is that cantrip a bonus action or?
Does it do anything other
My
than
ice
damage?
knife is a spell. My
Sweet.
firebolt is a cantrip.
Otherwise-
Right. I'm asking, are they actions or are they bonus actions? Is your cantrip you're using an action?
Oh, it's a first level spell.
Is your other spell an action? Because that matters. You can't cast 2 actions in a turn. It's got to be.
I
a
mean,
bonus
it's pretty
action.
good.
1A. I don't know what that means.
1 action. Right. And
Oh,
is
that's
the
bad.
other one also
Hey,
an action?
hey, don't cast Ice Knife.
Okay, yeah. So it says
Don't-
1A too.
Don't
Yeah,
fucking
you can't
cast
do
Ice
that.
Knife.
Those are both actions.
Okay.
Cause we're using Ice Knife wrong.
yeah.
Y'all are like, oh, we'll attack the thing. Yeah, read that second line.
Doesn't it explode?
It does.
It does explode.
Yeah, read that line.
Yeah,
Wait,
I was
what?
like, it explodes after they die.
It explodes hit or miss.
Yeah, it says hit or miss. The
Oh,
shard
does
then
it?
explodes.
Mm-hmm.
And does 2d10, 2d6 full
The
damage.
target and
Yeah, don't do that. I'm within 5 feet of
that.
that creature.
Oh shit! Give me some 2d6 dice as you threw your ice knife.
Well, I didn't throw it.
He threw his ice knife.
Oh.
Go ahead and roll your 2d6 damage.
No, it's too late, man.
Is it? I don't know.
There's a
I don't
shitload of backup we do have to do for that. Because I'm not around.
All right, from the future.
And if he drops, I'm not healing him.
From the future, from now on,
Yeah.
and make sure you know what your spells do. I'm not always gonna look at all your spells. I'm gonna trust you know what your spells do.
Yeah, because I was like, Ice Knife seems really good. Everybody's using it. Maybe I should take it when I get,
It is really good.
learn secrets. It seems really good,
I
but
don't use spells, so
I thought it was a cantrip.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
so
can.
you
at high
can't
level.
do that second spell because it's a second action. You only have
Oh,
one
yeah.
action in your turn.
So you have a bonus action.
You have to use a
So as
bonus
long as you're not
I
within
don't
5
know
feet, you're
what a
fine.
bonus
Yeah,
action
like
is.
use it in
But I'm pretty sure all
groups and
cantrips
dumb
are
shit.
actions.
Bonus action?
besides
So if he has
the
two
bonus
enemies next to each
Yeah.
other,
That's
as soon as
bonus
that one
action.
died,
Okay.
So you have
Mm,
a
they don't
move
have to
action,
die.
an action,
Oh.
a
Hit or
bonus
miss the
action,
enemy,
a
it
reaction
shatters,
action.
and then everything within 5 feet
That's
takes.
your turn.
Okay.
Okay.
You would have killed him.
And like
You
in my
probably
case, I
would've
got
killed
second
Percy.
action 'cause
You
on
would
my
have killed.
bonus
You would have
action,
thrown the
I
ice
use my
knife
ability
and blown them both
second.
up.
So I'm
I
gonna
don't
take.
know how much
I'm gonna
health he
take
had,
my
but it
turn.
wasn't a lot.
I'm gonna move back.
5 feet.
All right, you're gonna take an attack of opportunity.
You will get a swing at
He's
you.
gonna move right there, so he's only 5 feet out of there, so he disengaged, but did not.
He already used his action.
Yeah.
Okay, so that
He will take an attack of opportunity.
Don't you have a
Okay.
damaging cantrip?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's an
fireball.
action.
I did the
His
fireball,
cantrip's
and
an action. He can't.
What's your
Wow.
health?
And his other cantrip is also an action.
my health is good now. I'm healed because
So he's
Oh,
gonna.
he already
need to-
attacked, so I'm gonna have a turn.
How
before
much
that
health
is,
do you
I
have?
wouldn't move.
I have 10 now. I'm good.
I wouldn't move.
You can. Well,
I get a turn before it does.
you can.
He gets a turn before it does.
That's-
He gets a turn before it.
It missed you anyway.
Alright, so yeah, you can go anywhere you want.
Wanna go over here?
I was just trying to get out of the way, you know.
There you go.
Stay within line of sight of it. But
Yeah, I mean, I was just trying to get out of the way. People.
I'm gonna take this bitch!
Yeah, you're actually lucky you did move right there. Because is that your turn?
Bard tank!
Yes. This one's going to come out and look around and go right for Johnston.
I'm about to go Bard of the Hunting Horn, you bitches.
He's
I'm just,
bouncing.
I'm just gonna do all over their
You
asses.
see, it's lunging at you with its sword.
Please be a
Oh,
shame.
sorry, no. 22 to hit.
Oh.
You can see all the rolls in D&D Beyond, actually, I think.
you can.
Did they show up right there?
Yeah, they usually do.
I think I can see the thing.
It's going to do 6 damage to you as it goes through, and the sword goes right through his gut, and as you see Johnston,
Wait, you just died.
boom, thrown
Roll
into the
20.
ground.
Wait, hold on. Can I can't.
Well, you don't roll a death save throw until the start of your turn.
No, you
I
rare
thought
death
you
saving
rolled
throw
one
on
right
when
when
you
you-
fall and then on your turn.
Oh,
And
do you
so-
really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
As soon as that happens, you roll one, and then every
Did you
turn
succeed?
after that.
You did not.
One fail.
failure. And you see this skeleton like not even pay any attention or remorse. Just rips the sword out.
Well, I'm glad they're not paying any attention to me.
Next, you're up. What would you have to do?
I'm going to shoot the new skeleton in the head.
Yeah.
So they would
nat
have a
20.
round of
Yeah,
healing.
yeah.
Or
How do you want to kill it? I'm gonna assume you're going to kill this thing.
I'm
you
taking,
can roll if you want, but I
I'm
think
taking
you're
the
gonna kill
fucker's
it.
head off.
This is just for fun. Just roll to see if you get 2 ones.
8
Yeah, you killed it.
plus 2 is 10 plus 5 is 15 damage.
Yeah, you killed it.
I'm gonna take his head off.
Yeah. That thing went from being alive to being dead in half a second.
You killed my bard! Boom!
Hey, you have inspiration. Don't forget that.
He
Oh,
does.
I do. I haven't needed it.
You won't have it after this fight, but you have it now.
I haven't needed it.
Anything else with your turn?
No.
Okay.
I'm an archer. I don't really.
Winston, you are up next.
So I have a question. So he's basically.
You're
Man,
taking the spell
you should
unconscious.
totally get a bonus action when you get downed. Like, that should be a bard ability. You get a bonus action when you're down just so that you can be like, avenge me! Inspiration.
So can I
that is
use?
not hit. You're gonna cause him to lose another death save. I'm just kidding. If you didn't
So
want to
what's
throw
your
that,
question?
but if that
Did
was
you
an
ice
accident,
knife?
You did, but I think it was an
So
accident.
if you ice knife,
No, I didn't.
No,
I
was it
didn't
an
do
accident?
anything.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
trying to
I'm
ask.
assuming it was an accident.
Oh, that was
Okay.
an accident.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
fucking
so if
roll
you
was
ice
ready.
knife, when it
he
cracks,
rolled an ice knife.
I
it
didn't
gains
need
it.
to.
Actually, it automatically hits me because it doesn't. There is no
Yeah,
thing
it
for
would-
that,
it would kill you.
and it kills me.
No, but can I cast a healing word on you?
You can.
Yes.
Can, but I don't think
Yes, it does.
anything.
Yeah.
It will,
No,
it'll
if
heal
he
you.
heals you, it gives you back life equal to the number it said it would. So if you're
Okay.
currently at 0, if he
So-
heals you for 10, you're at
I'm
10.
gonna
You'd be
cast. I'm gonna cast
I'm at -1.
healing word onto him.
so you have to get more than one.
Yeah.
So-
Two.
Well, it's
No,
1d4
you're
plus.
at 0 health technically. You're not at like negative health.
So this is 1d4.
It's only negative if it deals
Yeah.
more than half of your total
This
hit
is
points and you're dead.
1d4 plus 3, which I assume is that modifier
Yep.
right there.
Yeah.
So-
So, roll a d4 and then add 3.
What is it?
That is a pyramid.
This one.
They're the hardest dice to pick up.
The hardest
2,
dice to
5.
step on.
So you gain
points.
5 health. On your next turn, you can stand up. Standing up takes half your movement.
So
Yeah.
was that
That's
my
okay.
action? So
I'm
I
not
can still
going
do
anywhere.
stuff?
You have
Like,
a
what
bonus
can I do?
action.
You have, yeah.
Or you can move.
So if I can't actually cast anymore. I've used all 3 of my spell slots.
Well, you can cast cantrips.
If you have a bonus action, there's a cantrip.
I don't think
Oh.
any of his cantrips are bonus.
I could
could
do
be wrong.
frostbite or produce flame.
See, those are actions. See, with the 1A,
Oh.
they take 1 action.
Yeah.
See, that one there is a 1 bonus action. So healing word is actually can be used as a bonus action.
Oh, is it? Okay.
So you
Yeah.
still have an action to
You have an
use.
action, but he doesn't have any spells. You can cast a
You can
bonus
use a
action.
cantrip.
Do you have? What do you have for cantrips?
I have these 2, but apparently
Frostbite,
Frostbite?
and
they're 1A.
produce flame.
You can
Well,
use
but
it.
yeah,
right, you
your-
still have
your
an action
bonus
left.
action.
Your
Okay, alright.
Your healing word is a bonus. You can use as your bonus action. Remember, I told you.
Oh,
word
okay.
doesn't
So
matter.
now I still have an action now.
Correct.
Is what you're saying.
So you can use frostbite, so long as it only hits 1 target, because you don't want to. He only has 5 health. I mean, the enemy has like no life left, so all you have to do is sneeze on him.
He's got 1 hit.
Is Shillelagh a cantrip or a first level spell? I think it's a first level spell.
I think it's a
It is a.
So yeah, I'm gonna cast frostbite.
I
onto
want
him.
to say that it's a cantrip, but it does take an action.
Oh no, I'm.
Shillelagh is a bonus action.
Is it a bonus
Touch.
action? Okay.
Duration 1 minute.
But is
Components
it,
of mistletoe, a shamrock leaf, and a club.
what's the spell slot for it though? Is
Uh,
it cantrip or first level?
It is a cantrip.
Ooh.
What does Shillelagh do?
It makes your stick into a big stick.
Yeah. Like, it's kind of a thing that,
So
like, if
exactly
you're a
what
druid, it's
CB
kind of
means.
worth having.
So what are you doing over there?
Like, it gives you an actual. It takes a stick
Shillelagh
and makes it a
all the
legitimate
time.
option to
What?
play with. Like,
You're always a shit.
I have seen stupid gross Shillelagh builds.
You
like,
like this guy or
insane,
Yeah, I'm gonna-
like,
I'm gonna throw my
level
cantrip at
5
him,
dumb
a
damage
frostbite.
Shillelagh builds.
Okay.
That's a 1d6
What does
of cold
frostbite
damage.
do? Just 1d6 doesn't explode or anything?
You
No.
cause numbing frost to form on one creature that you can see within range 60 feet. The target must make a Constitution saving throw. You don't need to roll an attack roll.
Okay.
On a failed save, the target takes 1d6 cold damage.
Okay, it's gonna die.
On it,
It'll just
it
die.
has disadvantage on the next weapon attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
Cool.
and if it passes,
So I don't
it takes
need
time.
Describe how your thing kills it. How does your
flavor.
frostbite work? Is it?
Give us some flavor.
I'm gonna sit on its face and no.
No, it's a ranged attack. So
Yeah, no, I.
you're turning it to ice. And then
Like Sub-Zero.
yeah.
I'm gonna hip chuck a frostbite beam thing out of my ass and right into its face.
Sure, yeah. You see, its
So its head
jaw,
freezes and
its
falls to the
jaw
ground and
turns to
shatters.
ice, and yeah, it shatters on the ground.
Hey, look, Darren can stand up freely now.
Uh,
I'm gonna go pick up the gold that was on the one dude that we left, or the silver pieces that we didn't pick up
Welcome.
before.
yeah.
I don't know how many there were. We weren't sure.
There were there's 10.
I'm gonna
There's a
take
little
this.
sack there. Yeah.
I mean, I was fucked. I mean, not really, because skeletons are dumb.
Yeah.
But, like, if a skeleton was like, I'ma stab you, I'm just dead.
Any of my arrows recoverable?
How many did you shoot?
2, 3.
3. Go ahead and roll me a d20. If you roll above a 10, you can have half.
16.
Yeah. You
So
can,
2,
yeah,
1.
Yeah. You can half round up.
2.
I'm,
1.5. You gotta
I'm
break
running
1.5.
low on arrows.
Sorry.
I'm at like 10. So.
Overload.
If this were RuneScape,
D1
I'd just
was
make
in
you
the
a bunch
way.
of arrows.
Overload D1 was in the way.
It's okay.
So yeah, you
From the tree
here's
and I'll
over there.
fletch you.
you have killed the skeletons that were within there attacking you.
I think we need a long rest, is what I think.
I can't do any
He's
more
out of.
spells.
He's
Yeah,
you
if
have
you
cantrips
guys-
you can still.
Ain't a
do.
long
If you guys
rest for
want
a
to
misty step.
find somewhere safe to rest, if you think you're safe staying and resting here,
Well, we can go back upstairs. Take
Well, we
the
can
idol
go
out,
back
close
into the
this
altar
door.
room and just kind of rest there. I mean, we pretty much.
Yeah, but isn't... So, we're talking about going upstairs. Like, we know it's safe back to the stairs.
Mabes.
We go upstairs,
Mabes.
and
Mabes.
Cartpuss is waiting for us at the cart.
Oh, that's true.
we do have Carpus there.
Way at the entrance.
Yeah, it's
Not
it's
that
not
far,
that
though.
far, and we cleared everything out coming in.
You did ask
Well-
for a ride back.
Yeah,
Just
and-
sleep on the
it's-
way back to town.
It's still a ways. We still got more dungeon. I don't know if
I mean,
we're-
I
No,
have-
we don't
where
have
do
more
we have
dungeon.
I thought
That's it? Are we
Yeah,
going,
Yeah,
we're
but
going
there's
back-
nothing more. We didn't find any more shit.
There's no other
this is the
hallways
end
or
of the
anything, is
hallway.
there?
All right, well,
Yeah.
I don't know if
From
there's
what
anything
you saw,
upstairs or we're...
Yeah, we might as
Wait.
well.
Well, you just said for what you saw.
No,
you
you
saw it.
no,
Yeah,
you
so
always
I'm
say
saying
from
every
what you
single
saw.
time.
You
Okay.
always
You
say
always
from what
say.
you saw.
there were
This
collapsed
DM
tunnels.
class 101 shit.
There were
alright?
collapsed tunnels that we could technically take the dwarves' picks and spend 3 weeks digging out and exploring through. So,
But we
what
did
found-
kill the dwarves, and we don't feel like digging.
Yeah, I say we fucking get the hell out of here. I'm done.
I mean, I'm up for it.
All right, let's go.
Hey, can we
a-
take this altar with us?
It's pretty big.
Oh, can we
Like,
take
It
the?
feels pretty good when we give it stuff. Like, I'm just like rubbing myself. And like, oh man.
I'm not planning on taking the altar. I'm gonna start walking up the stairs and
I'm
going
going
towards
to
the
agree with you. Anything
Yeah,
out
I'm-
here,
I'm
red
following.
ball, arrows. and
I'm
then-
following him.
If
Yeah,
Judas-
I'm certainly
Judas
not
over
going
here-
to. We're super
if
good and
Judas-
strong.
decides to take the altar by himself, he can do it. But
No, but I am going to mark the location of this cave on a map.
Yeah.
Because.
And we have the idol to close
Are
and
you a
lock
dwarf?
this off.
I'm not a dwarf.
No, no.
I just speak dwarven.
Come on, Darren. We can take that idol and seal this cave so that nobody else can get into it.
This is a
Take
good
that idol
idea.
with us.
You take that idol on the way out.
I have a 9 to strength.
It's not hard.
I'm wearing
No,
I have
it's-
2
it's like
sets
a
of
little-
leather armor.
It's like a little stone statue.
It's a stone
I have 2 sets of leather
Yeah,
armor
it's-
and the rest of my equipment. I
Yeah,
can
it's-
carry like a backpack
pick
and
the
then that's
thing
all
up.
I can do.
I don't have strength either. It's my dump stat.
Me too.
I just go
It's
this.
you got a party full of weak ass.
And I'm
people.
proficient in it.
Hey, I'm strong. I'm like 16.
Where's Ken? We need a barbarian.
I don't know what I am.
We need grog.
Technically, I can carry 135 pounds, including armor and everything
There
else.
you go. That thing weighs like half a pound.
Yeah.
It's not heavy.
All right, yeah,
It's not heavy.
I'm behind.
I just trust you to keep track of it better than I do. Because I'm greedy and I'll probably try and sell it. Especially once I put that
Wait
ring
until I
on.
get ready, skeletons.
Ooh, before
wait until I can Resi Skellies.
Wait a minute.
Before I leave the room, I'm
Could work.
gonna search the dudes that we just killed, see if they have
How do
any
you s-
valuables on them.
Well, you guys looked at these guys earlier. They're the same skeletons. that
They're
were-
burned.
Wait, what?
The skeletons?
Those are the same skeletons you saw.
Yeah, we
earlier.
No,
totally
I'm
should have
talking
looted
about
the
the
dwarves
dwarves.
before we burned them.
I'm looting the
alive.
dwarves.
The dwarves that burned
Who
up.
burned anything out?
Yeah, we-
Burned them. You
we-
cast
Oh, when did we do that?
You cast 47 cantrips and lit them on fire.
We did?
Yes.
You did.
I may have
We were the
instructed
shot
that
at.
actually.
Oh, I must have been pissing or something when that happened.
Yeah, we burned
You
the
found
shotgun.
ascending stuff because
Disregard.
it didn't die. From
You know, the
fire.
real question is,
Oh, so I find
What
the
did
singing
we
stone?
piss
Yeah.
off?
Oh.
did we piss off the god because we killed two of its own? Or did we piss it off because we took the thing that we sacrificed?
I think we pissed off the
So-
guy because we took the ring.
But it
That
gave it-
seems counterintuitive to its message.
Well, you took something from him, so
I didn't
they
take
kinda
anything
gave
from
it.
him.
Why don't you
I
give
was
it to him?
gifted something.
Yeah, we
and you took it.
Indian
It was a
giver.
gift.
Well, it was there, and
Yeah.
you took it.
Oh, if you give a present at Christmas, do you fucking punch your fucking
Take
mom
it
in the
back?
face? Come on.
I wish.
Oh, that's horrible. Your mom's nice. She makes good hash browns.
She does make many breakfasts.
That was good. Those hash browns were like Mickey D's.
Yeah, you forgot your fish nuggets, too.
I know.
You forgot your fucking fish
I was
nuggets?
so pissed off. I got home. I was
You're a
like,
dick.
fuck. It was like half a pound of fish nuggets.
It was a
fucking
lot, yeah.
killed
I ate
those
them.
fish?
They were delicious.
I was like, I hope you at least ate them.
I ate them, they were delicious.
I bet they reheated
Oh,
real
you-
good in the air fryer.
Yeah, they did.
You ate the fish?
Thank
Yeah,
God.
Of course.
Alright, so
Good.
we head back towards the
Yeah, we're heading back.
the wagon.
What's happening?
Carriage.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys walk up the stairs. It takes about 10 minutes for you guys to get back up. Nothing's really changed from up top. You guys can be walking out just to the.
Yeah.
We're just
To
going
the
straight,
dude?
straight
Yeah.
to the wagon.
Like,
Yeah.
get us fuck back to town.
You go to the wagon and he's like,
Get paid.
oh, hello. Is this everyone?
Yes.
Are we not bringing back anyone else? No.
There
No,
was-
No,
They're
they've
not-
got some
there
more
was no one.
digging
There
to
was no
do.
one in there.
See, if you say things like that, you have to roll deception checks. You say, they're not coming back. I'm not lying to him. There's
Did,
no
did
deception.
they know there was other people in there?
He knows the dwarves are there.
Yeah,
knew the doors
he
were
didn't
there.
know the doors were there.
Okay.
It's logical for them to want to stay there.
Right, but it's still a deception check.
It
If
is.
I just say
You're
they're
still
not
technically
coming
lying,
back
right?
or they're not interested in coming back,
Yeah,
that's
they're
not a
just
lie.
not.
There's no
they're
deception
not,
there.
They're
They're
not
looking
coming
to
back.
explore more.
If you say something like they're going to continue exploring, then you're trying to deceive them. You fail.
Yeah, I failed.
What'd you roll?
A 1.
How about a 19 to tell them they're still digging?
Yeah,
Yes.
he's like, oh, all right, that makes sense.
I have zero fucking problem with deception checks.
Well,
He's
that's
like,
good. 'Cause I
Well,
did
well,
not-
you guys were going down there, and I was just resting up here, so I'm good to drive back the rest of the night. If you guys want to.
Excellent.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Fantastic.
Well, they're
I'm gonna
they're
take a
gonna
long
you know they're gonna meditate and
I'm on a
we'll
long
get some
rest
sleep.
so I can have my misty step
You're an elf, right?
for.
I don't want
You
to
guys can
fucking.
split your 4-hour shifts.
I don't want exhaustion, but I don't want a long rest.
I just want to make sure I have my misty step.
For your. Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's almost worth taking a point of exhaustion.
Almost.
Like, it's that good of a feat.
Almost. You
What
could.
is it?
You could
What
take
feat?
Lucky?
exhaustion.
What? Oh,
Do you know what Lucky does?
no.
So 3 times per day, you can re-roll a d20.
Anytime.
pretty
Before you know the result, you can re-roll a d20.
Until you rest. Just know you can only go 6 days without sleeping, or you.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna take
Your
a
car
long
keeps
rest.
flashing.
Oh, you're gonna take it? You're not gonna do
Why
it?
is my car flash?
Your car
No,
lights.
it's mine. It's
Yours.
the security thing.
Uh,
I'm gonna take the long rest because
Okay.
I don't have a choice.
And yeah, you don't know that you have it.
So do I take a long rest or do I have to?
Well, I feel like since
You have no spell slots. I would take a long rest.
You need, yeah, you
like
need to take the long
I am
rest.
assuming that I can meta the luck thing in terms of because I know I have luck, but he doesn't know I have luck. But
Right, so he has no reason not to take a rest.
Yeah. But like if you during that point, if you were to roll and weren't sure what the I'm surprised you didn't use your luck feat for your death saving throw. Quite honestly, but
Amateur.
yeah. But yeah, basically it'd be like if you rolled real low, I have to tell you have the luck feat. Or else how would you fucking know?
yeah,
You know. So yeah. But in terms of your character, he would just think he's lucky. You're like, oh man, I got fucking.
I mean-
cutting this or whatever.
it it will be a legitimate choice between taking luck and taking an ability score increase when I get to that milestone.
Oh, yeah. Luck is very good.
Because I only give a shit about charisma.
Oh, no, it does.
And
Now when you have advantage on certain things, too.
we're pretty good. Yeah, luck is effectively like situational advantage. But I think you have to take the second roll with luck.
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah.
Mhm. So yeah, you guys are headed back to town for the rest of the day. We'll call the session there as you guys head back into town and take the cart back to Vandalin.
To get paid.
Yeah.
3 hours just to fucking.
Yeah, we
kill
ain't
some
making
elves and-
shit
so-
for that job compared to what we
Just-
actually found.
Just to give you an idea of what you guys
I didn't make shit. I don't know what you're talking about.
ended up doing.
Oh yeah, you don't make shit when we get
You-
back either.
You guys got from here to there. Oh, okay.
That's why I fucking love this game.
Well, this game because
I
we
was
wanted
like,
to-
oh fuck! I was at lunch today. I was like, I gotta get this whole second city repaired. I was like, let me get all that done.
Well,
I'm real good at side questing, so if you ever need us to just like, hey, I need to take us some time,
Hey, you guys are going on the road to see a unicorn. What?
fucking killing that bitch.
To be fair,
I think I have a cool side quest I want to do.
I can't remember what campaign it was, but I definitely have Butt Stallion as a companion.
Oh my
Bud Stallion?
Yeah, I think it was Courtney's
Yeah.
Start your